Hello, everybody. Welcome back to In the Heart of Rage. It's session 7, which is great. Seven's a good number, I guess. Just a couple of quick notes about the schedule, real quick. First thing about the schedule that we need to know, that we got to be aware of, is the next session of In the Heart of Rage is on the 27th of this month of March at 8 p.m. US East. The next game that we will have is A Blaze of Cruelty. That's session 14 on the 16th. So that's this Saturday at 5:30 p.m. US East. Okay? So hop in for those games as well. Would really appreciate to see you there. OBS is broken, and we don't have a Discord link that is super easy to get to through my brain stopped through a bot, and so I'm just going to use this. There you go. You can join our Discord if you want to. Outside of that, a couple of news items. Unfortunately, due to Connor's health, he could not continue playing with us. He had missed quite a few sessions, and his health was not conducive to playing on a regular schedule, unfortunately, so he has left the campaign. Instead, we have a new player to take his position, and we will do introductions now, because now's a great time. So I will start the introductions in alphabetical order in the top of the Discord down to the bottom of the Discord, starting with you, Alethana.
Because of course alphabetical is kind of fun. So I'm Alfana. I'm playing Proxia, the Ith Bard, your friendly support mage squad.
And if you want to do your pronouns or the character's pronouns, that's fine too.
Yep, and me and the character, we're both she, her.
Okay, she, hers. Next up, we have Ben, also known as.
Hello, I'm Lee. I play Ben, and it's funny you mention 7 sessions because we haven't established a cursed number for this campaign yet. So
No.
7 might be it.
7 could be it. You know, what was our cursed number for?
It was 5.
It was 5. That's right. 5 was the cursed number for Choir of the Void, wasn't it? Or was that the Umedes Crisis?
No, it was for Umedes Crisis was cursed number was 5.
That's right. Every 5 sessions for the Umedes Crisis, something so horrible happened, and more than one, at least, characters died. So that was a pretty good cadence to something horrible happening too. So that was pretty good. Anything else you want to say, Lee? Pronouns, character?
Ben is just a good old boy, and I am a blob. Have a good one.
Great. Dean, it's not your turn. You can hack up along on your own too, pal. Well, that's what you get for half chewing through an antler today. Okay. I know.
Relatable.
Yeah. Sure. Next up we have Lady Carmine. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Lady Carmine, but you're going to know me more as Ballpine Matron, as that's my Twitch handle. I am playing Greg.
Greg!
The Scaldy Rogue.
Greg, the Scaldy Rogue. What kind of Scaldy is Greg?
Greg is an aquatic Scaldy. She's she's very much like an alligator or a crocodile.
Big ol' ambushing gator. Big ol' ambushing gator gal. Gator gal. Why haven't I thought of this before? Okay. Moving on. Anything else you wanted to say?
My pronouns are she, they. Greg's pronouns will be she, her.
Okay. And then we have Darrow. Go ahead and say hi, Darrow.
Hi, Darrow. I am Daradoris, and I am playing the Ranger Mordecai. He is the kind of a party's utility. Yeah, we're figuring out what else he's good at. I am a he/him, and I'm excited for the session.
I know what Mordecai is good at. I'm gonna put it out there for you, and you can confirm or deny, but this is just my supposition. He's good at guilt. He's good at feeling guilty.
You're absolutely right. He's very good at guilt.
He's 100%.
That's relatable too.
It's all unearned guilt. He feels guilty. And he's earned none of it. So
there's not even any Catholicism in this world. How did he get that?
I know.
He would certainly argue whether it's deserved or not, to be fair.
Yeah, of course he would. And last but not least, we have Zed and the Squashes. Go ahead, Zed.
I'm still recovering because I lost my lungs when I heard I am a. I don't know why, but I am an any all, and Edelweiss is Edelweiss is she her.
Do you want a moment? Do you want a
I
moment?
don't know. I can't. Ah.
Big breath.
Oh.
Hi.
I am Zedekiah, and I go by any all pronouns.
Okay.
And Edelweiss goes by she her.
Okay. That's all of our players here. They make up the 14th Bane Knights, what's left of them, and we're gonna go ahead and get started if we don't have any other questions. So do we have any other questions? Any logistical things? Oh, I do have a note for Roleplaying Matron. Your downtime tab is incomplete. I did not finish it. I blame depression. I will get to it. But
Fair enough.
Yeah, if there's anything that you need to operate in your downtime tab, there you certainly can. You just let me know and I will do it on the fly. You can find downtime stuff in the guidebooks folder under the journal. However, you're really going to want to open that troops guide in that guidebooks because we are flying straight into Korvaxia. We are going to be right back in combat as soon as I open up that page. So I'm going to go ahead and preload that for all of you so it doesn't so it does tank all of your computers at the same time so no one is chugging for more than 5 minutes. And then I'm going to move up our battle music. I'm going to load that for you. Then we will get started. Okay. The last time we left off, the Korvaxia Duchy was under siege by both the Scars of the Void, led by Executor Korvaxia, and the Blade of Endless Suffering, led by Executor Ekrgad the Impaler. Before the battle began, your group started over here on this little hill, and you managed to move across the battlefield and take a position within the town. Korvaxia's forces charged up the road and laid siege to the town. They cut through the duchy's troops and managed to take positions on this rocky position with their artillery, and over here by the river as well. And it's just been a knockout, drag-out fight from there on in, just cracking each other's heads and blasting each other. So far, the 14th Bane Knights have been relatively unharmed. However, Captain Korvaxia has separated from her honor guard and is now attacking Executor Korvaxia in a duel to the death. between the two of them. To that end, also, a Scrumgore squad has infiltrated Castle Korvaxia. What's going on there, nobody knows. And Scaldi reinforcements have arrived as well, and they are moving up the side here to join the battle with their allies. With that in mind, we are going to begin, and I believe it was your turn as a team last. Now, how these battles work in large scale, just for a reminder and for our new people, these large scale battles are squad level. So you move your squad around one at a time. You decide on your plan of action. Each of you takes a turn. This is a little bit of a test of whether or not you guys can be adults and go one at a time, but also, you know, a little bit of a test of your tactical acumen, because your stats and your abilities are totally different. You still have access to your own stats and abilities. However, your squad type is the lead factor here. For example, Edelweiss here is heavy infantry. That means that Edelweiss's squad needs to get in up close and personal with the enemy to kick the shit out of them, and they're absolutely useless when they are not doing that. And so that's what squad battlefield roles are all about. Now, I picked on Edelweiss because Edelweiss has just finished kicking the shit out of something right over here. And it's dead now. It's in the big pile of the dead, which you guys can't see, but it's over there. And that's pretty much where we are. Now, we do have a new player on the field, and so we have a new squad on the field who is joining us here.
Speaking of, is the whole screen supposed to be black? To be black?
It will clear up for you as soon as I've given you your token. So just a moment.
I was just wondering if I needed to refresh or something.
No, you will have to in a moment, but I'm currently working on the permissions. So just a moment. You should have access to your ranged infantry now. They are under the squad folder, or squads folder. Here is observer status for that, and you will be taking position here. I'm gonna have to change your token's name to Regs Ranged Infantry. Okay, any questions before we get started here? All right. I'm hearing no questions, and so we will begin. 14th Bane Knights, it is your turn.
Right. Does anybody have any immediate thought? Because I have a plan presently.
Maybe we can acquire the help of the second Mordecai up northeast of us.
Right. We're gonna delete that.
Alas.
I don't know. He looked like he was capable. You know. Hey.
5 souls scream out in terror as they are deleted.
Someone there at least. Looks like a large amount of the action is in front of all of you guys. And I'm probably too far away to do anything.
You can move your squad speed, which is 3 hexes, twice. That would be your turn. So you can move 6 hexes, which would take you to here, the bridge.
Plus 1 for being on a road.
Plus 1 for being on the road, which would take you onto the bridge.
Well, plus 2 for being on the road. Each of those you'd get a +1 on, right?
Unclear if the movement bonus applied to each movement or just as a general thing.
Just as a general thing for now.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, you're not in completely useless land because even though those of us over here in Korvaxia, the city, might not be, or possibly not aware of it, but there was the skirmish between the Scaldi and some of the Blade of Endless Suffering back that direction. So you're not completely in La La Land.
Ben's first thing is going to be bonus action, transferring, ascending the healing spirit to support Korvaxia. She's not taken too many hits, but she has taken some, so...
Okay.
She is going to heal for 19 points as the bird lands on her shoulder.
Okay. That takes her to full.
Then... I think...
Oh, wait, hold on. She has a temporary max of 5 over her, so she gets a little bit more than full.
Ben is going to advance to here.
Okay.
Can I see Kovresh's unit behind Kovresh?
Yes. They are Prilators.
So there's 2 of them, because he was in his unit.
Yes.
Did one of them get taken down last week?
Yes. Actually, there should be 1 left based on hit points alone. Let me just double check that
Okay.
real quick. Prilator squad is 10 hit points each. There are 2 of them left. One is severely wounded. So
Okay.
this is actually a 3-0 and then 18 temp on top, which is now 0 because Kovaresh isn't there.
I think this is the good a time as any to use it. So Ben is going to... they're still sort of cloaked in that starry Nyxborm aura, and they're going to sort of like gather up some stars from their clothing and stretch it out in front of them and aim this bow made of starlight at one of the Prilators and call out, "Open fucking fire on this one!" and cast Guiding Bolt.
Sure. Now, the way that spells and such work at this squad level is, for every 10 points of damage, you deal 1 at the squad level.
Where is my Guiding Bolt?
Where's my goddamn guiding bolt? Good shot.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Exceeds their armor class.
20 points of radiant damage, and that Prilator is marked with a glowing aura, so him and, I guess, yes, attacks against him are at advantage.
I believe Prilators are resistant to radiant damage.
Radiant, okay.
Yeah. Just want to double check. I didn't.
I would like you to double check, because
They are
was
not.
under
It's
the
actually
impression-
Kovaresh
Okay.
that is. So,
Okay,
yeah. They are not resistant.
very nice.
So is that one just marked or is that one dead?
He's marked.
Okay.
Yeah. He's got 2 hit points left.
That is all of Ben's tricks.
Okay. You're done, and your medics are done because you used the action. Let's go with whoever wants to go next. We'll have.
I'll go ahead and
We'll have these 2, the duel here, go last. cinematic effect.
Of course. I would like to go ahead and try to weaken that thing as much as possible beforehand. I'm just checking one thing.
Yeah, I was wondering if I could rush in at those guys.
These guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a charge in you?
I think.
1, 2, 3, 4. You gotta do a meet or beat a 4 on your charge. So you get a 1d4 plus 2. So you gotta roll a 2 or better on that charge to get in.
Damn.
So
Alright.
50% chance there. But it's Mordecai's go. Go ahead.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and loose a flight of arrows.
Has ranged squad weapons on him?
Mm-hmm. That's right. Mordecai can't shoot a bow. What are you talking about? 1, 2.
Hey.
Actually, do I? Oh wow. So everyone is up in my squad right now. I know we took some damage last time.
Yeah, a couple
I
of them are injured, but yeah.
I had just used battlefield healing on you.
Okay, so we're all up. Cool. All right. And 3, 4, 5.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Wow.
2 crits.
Okay. Well,
Okay, so you hit 1, 2, 3 times, and 2 of them are crits.
all right. So let's do the 3 regular hits. 1. Oh my god, I'm in trouble. 2 and 3 and the crits.
Okay? Let me back up. You didn't hit
Yes.
3 times. You didn't hit 5 times. You hit 3 times, 2 of which are crits.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry if that was confusing.
Okay. Okay,
So
that's
just
fair.
delete
That's
2
fair.
of those. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. My bad. That was my misunderstanding. And a crit. Wow.
Okay, so 6,
Okay.
6, and 3. He is totally resistant to non-magical weaponry. He's not immune. He's resistant.
Yes.
And it's not just magical weaponry. It's non-silvered in specific. So even magical weaponry, he's resistant to. The damage that you did exceeds his total hit points. However, he's a greater demon, so he's gonna do this. He is at 0 for the moment.
Fuck yeah.
However,
Damn.
at the beginning, right now, and then at the beginning of each of his turns, he rolls a d6 if he doesn't have hit points. On a 4 up, he gets half of his hit points back. On a 5 up, he gets 75% of them back. And on a 6, he gets all of them back. Okay? I'm just explaining the mechanic to you right now.
What if he gets below a 4? What if he gets like a 1, 2, or 3? Does he die or?
No, he's just
You
is
just can't say so.
incapacitated for the turn. This guy's a greater
like
demon, and he's one of Tal's direct lieutenants, and he's been beefed up since getting killed a couple of times. So you can slow him down, but you can't destroy him with what weapons you have. There's a way to kill the guy. I'm gonna tell you that. You know, that's meta knowledge, but you don't possess it at the moment. Okay, so
It sounds like it couldn't hurt to go office space on the printer on this guy.
I mean,
While he's down.
yeah, he's stunned for now. Continuing to, hit him doesn't hurt.
Yeah. If we can't kill him, then how do we make?
We
how
make
do
this a
deal with him?
technically unviable situation for him.
Yeah,
I mean,
Oh,
you make him withdraw.
who says we can't kill him?
Alright, Alright,
Oh.
Was that everyone?
Nope.
No, I'm still holding my squad is still holding our fog cloud there over Korvaxia, and she still has the bardic inspiration that I gave her last turn because she did not use it.
Right.
Alright, you said I could move up to the bridge?
Move to that hex. Yep.
And it's... I was reading the thing and it says we have range, but I don't see it.
So under
Range stats.
So under
I
the
don't see it on
token,
my thing.
yeah, if you double click on the token, it's going to be separate from your actual character sheet. So double click on the token that you have there, and then look under ranged infantry squad under the features, and it'll tell you your range.
Alright, so this is not one that hover, if I hover, it reveals it.
No,
Okay.
no, this is the original technical sheets.
Ranged weapons, 5 hexes optimal, 8 hexes long.
So-
5 ranged infantry, we just had that health. Alright, advantage, firing from force, and firing on planes. So let's see. Man, how do you measure hexes diagonally?
Basically, you divide the feet by 5. So 40. If you've got a long effective range of 8 hexes, it's 40 feet on this map. Like it's not actual literal 40 feet, but 40 feet is equal to 8 hexes. So.
So yeah, I'm too far out to really do anything.
Well, you've also moved twice, so that is the full extent of what you can do this round.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Next turn, I probably still wouldn't be able to do much.
Yeah.
But I'd be getting in range.
Yeah. So these combats take more time round-wise. We're in round 8 right now. So don't worry about how much time it's taken to get places. Just get where you need to be. You were out of position to begin with because you just came onto the battlefield. You just caught up with your battalion. So you're noticing that your battalion is attacking the enemy that is attacking this duchy, doing their jobs, and you're trying to catch up with your captain. And you've been playing catch up ever since Delta. So,
Alright.
okay. Go ahead, Ed. You want to charge?
I am charging.
Okay.
What do I roll?
You roll a 1d4 plus 2. You got to get a 2 or better to get in. Hey, there you go. You're in. So I'm gonna move this guy out of the way, and that's where you are. You get your melee attacks at advantage.
Heck yeah. God, I just had that up and then it closed on me.
Isn't the one you just targeted the one that's down?
It's this one. You want this
yeah.
one.
Yeah, this
Oh.
guy's the stunned one.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Do I have it? Yes, I do now.
Yep. And remember, your squad gets 5 attacks.
Infantry squad. There we go.
With advantage for charge.
Yeah. Hits. That's a miss. That's a miss.
What the heck, guys?
That's 3 of your attack. Oh, yeah, that's 3 of your attacks. That one's a hit. So 2 hits. And you have 1 more in you. That one's a hit too. So 3 hits, 2 misses. Okay, so it was what, 3 hits? So that's
Why Why is it rolling average?
No, it's just a flat number.
Oh. Okay, that's what it was supposed to be doing last.
Yep.
No? Well, way past where you need to go. There we go.
9 damage total.
Yeah, you kill one. You kill the wounded Prilator, and you wound the other one.
Heck yeah.
So they're down to 1 Prilator in that squad. Okay, so that's 1, 2. Everybody but Korvaxia's honor guard. And what's going on up on this hill? So let's see. They can't really charge in because they're more or less blocked by what's going on here.
Damn.
So they're gonna try to take out this Belcher squad. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. +1. That's their turn. And move that. I gotta adjust their hit points. Nine by 4.
Also, I'm just making sure my guys got stabilized last session, right?
Yep, I did that.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Yep.
Thank you.
Well, this squad's down to 2 guys. This honor guard. The other 2 got wounded pretty badly.
I have stabilized them as well, but yes, they're not back up yet.
Okay, and I think that's everybody in the 14th except for the captain. So the captain's gonna keep hitting him, I guess, because he's down at the moment.
We get a limb off.
She's gonna certainly try. That hits. No, that one misses. That hits. Alright, so first one. Yeah, those 2 hits. Okay. So 22 and 24 points of damage. Okay, just gonna write that down. 46. Okay. It is now the Korvaxia House Defender's turn. These heavy infantry are going to attack Korvaxia's honor guard. They have they've got 2 guys left, so they make 2 attacks. That's a crit.
Oh yeah.
For 4 damage total, and then a miss for nothing.
Well, shit.
Okay, and now we're gonna do the artillery.
Pew.
Use Heavy steel bolts. Hits. And destroyed.
Thank fuck.
So there's
Those
a...
others,
Go ahead.
I was saying those guys have been honest this whole time.
Yeah, there's a nice big explosion. As they die.
Now there's smoke on the water.
Okay.
Does that mean there's also a fire in the sky where they were at?
I'm sorry.
Are you? Are you? Double optimal range. Okay, so optimal range for the artillery squad is 6 hexes, but it's 12 in the cases of being on top of a fortification. 80 feet is 16, so that is long range. So it's a straight roll for the heavy steel bolt. That's this guy. Nope, don't roll damage first. And it's a miss. Okay. And then we got 3 groups of ranged infantry. One group is down to 3 attacks, so we're just going to do that first. They're going to target that fucking pry leader basically by himself. First attack. Second attack. Third attack. All misses. Okay. Goody. Then basically 10 attacks here. We're looking for a
18? Or
+4. We're looking for an 18 or higher to hit this fucking Prylator. So here we go. Look for 18s or higher. 1 nat 20 and 1 hit, so 2 hits. One of them's a crit. So 3 total damage.
and the rerolls for the advantage.
Oh yes, that's right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rerolls. We convert. We did not. No conversions. Tragic. Yeah. Alright, that's the end of the House Defender's turns, except for this Battlefield Medic is going to use Battlefield Medicine on those archers.
I'm guessing you didn't quite get the hang of the roll trick I sent you between sessions, but that's okay. Maybe next session you'll be able to make use of it.
No, I just forgot.
That's okay.
I forgot about the conversation entirely.
You can blame distraction.
No, I can blame TBI is what I can blame.
That too.
So have to scroll back up for that while I'm thinking about it. But here we go. It is now the Blade of Endless Suffering's turn. That's this Scrumgore, but also enemy reinforcements have arrived. In the form of one of these, and 2 of these, and 1 of these.
Uh-oh.
There's the sound of an explosion inside the castle.
Oh no.
And now it is the Scars of the Void's turn. That's this guy here. He's going to make his one attack on the heavy infantry. He gets more than one attack, doesn't he?
He gets 3.
Yeah, he gets 3 attacks. Yeah. That's a hit. And that's a miss. So 1 hit. 5 damage. And that finishes that squad off. They're dead.
No.
They're gonna move to, let's see,
Fuck.
over here. Enemy infantry have arrived over here.
Oh no. Are those skeletobs?
Those are skeletobs, yeah. And then we roll for Korvaxia.
Didn't he roll already?
He rolls at the beginning of his turn as well. Okay. It's a 5. Okay, he starts with 75% of his hit points, and we're gonna take 46 off of that. But it does resist all magic, so he is no longer stunned, and he's going to make his attack on Korvaxia. He gets
Disadvantage from the fog.
Yes, disadvantage from the fog. Longsword, claw, longsword. Ooh, natural 1. That hits. Then longsword attack. Hits. Um, 27. Yep,
Oh no.
What's Korvaxia's AC these days?
it's 20.
Oh, okay, so just hit.
Yeah, that just hit.
Oh no.
Yeah. It is now the Shadowclaw Confederacy's turn.
I don't know this.
They are going to move. Berserker Squad moves 2 hexes by foot. They're really tough, heavy infantry. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. +1, +1. Okay, 14th Bane Knights. It is your turn again.
Trigger Healing Spirit.
For Captain Korvaxia?
21 HP.
Okay.
That's within my range. I think Ben is going to unleash another guiding bolt at the Scrumgore. Or at the Balefire.
Okay.
Gods, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm
Get those Paralictors down. Or Preliators down, rather.
Yeah. But I'm wondering if it's possible to help Captain by splitting off Edelweiss.
I think you are a bit fragile to face a greater demon, but it is up to you.
We admire the courage.
22 to hit this, these little boys.
Can you hit them from there?
Yeah, Spell Sniper, baby.
Ah, what's your range with Spell Sniper?
240 feet, so 8 hexes.
Yeah, 8 hexes. That is an exact range. Yeah. That hits. Yeah. Roll damage.
Ben draws back and just sends this streaking bolt of starlight into the air.
Now you weren't
13 points of radiant.
You weren't gonna kill it, but you did make it very shiny. Which
Anybody can see it now.
yeah, which will help the artillery fucking take it out. They're gonna do more damage than you can to it, so that's a good move there. Now their rolls
I'm a Parker Light drone.
Yeah, that's what you are. Now their rolls, their attack rolls are straight on it, so that's pretty good. Okay, good use of your turn. Ed, what do you want to do? Because these Prelators are on their last legs, but they're circling around you.
I guess attack the heck out of them.
Okay. You have. Let's see. Your guys are. You actually don't have 5 guys up. You have 4 guys up because you have 16 hit points in that squad.
No burgers and fries.
Yeah. So you get 4 attacks on them. Their armor class is higher because they are they're an elite guard. So.
Can I ask a question while this is happening?
Yeah.
So the one that went down, right? When you say it's gonna get back up if it rolls high, is what exactly is happening there? Is it just kind of like healing from its wounds, or how is that happening?
So I didn't really narrate, and that's a great question. So after a few seconds, after a few moments, after being driven to his knees through just sheer number of wounds, he basically gets back up, sort of like if you've seen like literally any episode of Dragon Ball Z, he has basically like been knocked down, completely, totally demolished, and then is getting back up. Like, I didn't hear no bell, you know? Oh, he does get attack reprisals, because, no, he doesn't, because he was incapacitated when he got attacked last. Okay.
So, it's just sheer force of will in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's a lot of magic coming off of him when this happens too. So there's probably some kind of like magical or demonic, powerful spell craft on him or something like that.
And that is one creature, right? Not like a squad.
It's just
I'm
him.
mad.
Just him.
So
So
it's one hit.
I have
to-
an idea.
Roll your damage for that.
Yeah. Only 2 of those hit, right?
Had to have scored a 22, so you rolled just shy in that first attack. You got the hit on the second attack, and the rest were misses. So you rolled damage once. All right.
But the second one, it actually looked like it was gonna be a high roll, and then it says the server's timed out, and then it didn't register the roll.
I see it on my end.
No, I mean, it happened before I had to refresh, like,
Oh, okay.
so I know it didn't register.
No, I got it. It's in here. I got a 20, a 24, a 17, and a 14. So I got all 4 attacks.
It wasn't a 14.
No, it wasn't.
It timed out though, so it didn't count.
Okay. So yeah, you did 1.5 points of damage to it, but we don't count the 0.5 because we don't deal in decimals. So you're chopping hit points off this guy. There's not much left of him. So that's you, Praxia, Mordecai, and Greg is left.
Proxia
I'm
just keeps on
assuming-
keeping on.
You can maintaining the fog cloud isn't your action, to be clear.
Right, but so I'm trying. Okay, so then I can figure out what I don't have to. I can keep the fog cloud there and do other stuff as well.
Yes, so Fog Cloud is just concentration for the squad. Mage, he can still, or she can still throw her arcane bolt. What's her name? Fuck. It's in here. Esma can still throw her arcane bolt to attack him. Or to attack,
Oh, okay.
to attack the elite guard, or to attack him if you want.
Let's see. The elite guard looks almost dead, right?
Yeah, they got 2 left.
So I mean, I might as well. So let me see here. Let me find my. I forget, where do I find that at?
That would be under the features tab.
Of myself, right?
Nope, of the squad. So double click on the token here, and that'll take you to your squad.
Oops. Okay, here we go. No, it's been a couple weeks since we did this.
Yep. No problem.
Now, do I get that with advantage given that they're currently engaged by Ed Squad or not?
No, that's not a thing. They're also in forest, technically. So their armor class is higher than normal for ranged attacks. So you do miss, unfortunately, with that 12.
Okay. It's worth a shot.
Yep. And that brings us to Mordecai and Greg.
Yes. So I have a couple ideas actually for removing an enemy who just doesn't want to die. Is this one still down?
No, he's up again.
He is up. Okay. And how's this one looking?
That Prilator is fighting for his life in the woods.
Uh-huh. Being that he's in the woods, doesn't that mean he gets I'm checking, but doesn't that mean he gets some kind of bonus if I try to shoot him?
Yes, he does get an armor class bonus.
Well, then I'm gonna shoot the other one.
You shoot the big guy.
Alright.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hit this guy. Unleash another volley.
Fill them up.
Ka-chunk. 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 Okay, this is looking good. Uh,
Maybe
so
find some cover
3,
after this.
4, and 5.
Yikes!
Uh-huh.
The whole squad misses.
If I could share my idea, so what I'm thinking is either we tie the fucker down or we disarm him, and when I say disarm, I mean remove his arms.
I mean, if we can get him in a situation where we can do that, absolutely.
Yeah. I've got a few ideas. If we can just bring him back down is the trick.
Alright.
This guy is like size class large, right?
Oh no, he's medium.
Oh.
The thing with demons is the more they look like people, or the more they're sized like people, the more dangerous they are. He's a big dude, but he's not bigger than Korvaxia. He's not like, large or huge or anything like that. He's medium. Let's see here. Let me check something real quick. If I can do this on the fly, that'll just help everyone immensely. Save. Oh! Let's just fix that.
What that is.
That was.
Oh yeah, it's changed the hexes now.
Yeah, that was the fog cloud. So we're just put one right there. There we go. Okay. And then Greg.
So the thing I'm considering, because I get advantage firing from the forest, and clearly Wood Road is surrounded by forest. There was just no reason for me to stick there before.
Yep.
Do I backtrack a little bit into the forest and shoot these new guys who appeared behind me? Or do I try to get to this bit of forest here that is like just edging the city, so that I could be in firing range to support?
I mean,
And right now, I think the idea winning out in my mind is backtrack a little bit into this forest here, because I think it'll give me just enough range to hit these guys.
I'm gonna let you guys discuss this while I go to the bathroom real quick.
would you like any suggestions from the crew?
I would. I'm also not sure, because these guys are on, I think, mountain.
Yeah, so your range, max range 8, right?
Yes.
So you get +1 movement from the road, so you can get up to if you get to here, can you? Yeah, so you can get up onto this hill because you'll have +1 movement, -1 going uphill. You'll be up on this hill, and then you'll be within 8 hexes of this Scrumgore squad. You'll be able to fire at it from forest on top of on a level playing field. Is the best position I can see right now. It'll be a straight roll because you'll be ambushing on the same level but at long range. But if you do get it off, I think you'll get. Do you have the ambush feature, or is that a different thing?
That's only for scouts.
Yeah,
okay.
It's not listed in this.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, while I'm playing a rogue, I decided against having a rogue party.
That's fair. But yeah, my
Which
best
means
suggestion
I probably don't
is
get my bonus action thing either, but
that is my best suggestion. Use the bonus move on the road, get up on that hill. You'll be within long range of the Scrumgore, and you'll be up high and attacking from cover.
And then they'll have to either move towards me through mountainous and then watery terrain, or try and go around.
These
So
guys
Stormcore can fly.
Yeah, these guys fly. So do these. So if you're counting on the terrain to slow them down long enough to get away, don't.
All right, good to know.
There's also that to be in mind of, right? Where they might aggressively move towards you very quickly. Once their turn rolls around.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering if I should just come over here, but
because this is your first large-scale battle, it is better to be closer to your group. You're not meant to fight alone. Your squads are meant to work in tandem, within coherence with each other.
It is best to be within 3 hexes of me, so I can reach you if you're injured.
Right. The idea is, overall, is that your drawbacks are supported by the rest of your army's, benefits. They don't have good attack ranges like you do, but on the other hand, you suck in melee. And if these things catch up to you, you're vulnerable.
I have a pretty decent AC, but my guys are squishy. I think they've got like 2 HP each.
Yeah, and you take double damage in melee because your troops are vulnerable in melee.
So what, going forward with a single move, I get about here, or do I get one because I would end on road?
You would get one more because you are on road, yeah. This urban environment is all road, so.
Here.
Yeah.
Let's see if I'm in range of anything.
Yeah, you don't want to stay out there in the middle of nowhere land. That would be a bad idea. There's nobody that can come to your aid if they hit you in melee.
Nope, not another forge, another 3. That'll be my action because still too far to really support anyone.
You are, however, catching up with your allies. You can, see allied troops on the battlements of this castle, which is heartening. You haven't seen any allied troops in days. And this feels, despite the dire situation, you at least know that you are surrounded or getting closer to your allies.
Yeah, it can be that hissing sound that alligators do.
Yeah, there you
followed
go.
by finally people.
Yeah.
Pretty rad.
Yeah. Well, otherwise, you may have survived like all of one round of it. Oh well, maybe I guess if you survived one or 2
I
rounds
don't think
of
I'd have
combat.
survived even 1 round, even with the AC bonus.
No,
From the looks of it, these guys hit real hard.
Well, not do they only hit real hard, but if they're in melee range with you, they hit double damage. Yeah, you don't want to risk being in melee range of any of these guys.
Also, one other final thing. Ending inside a house hex gives you protection from the artillery.
Oh. Neat.
Yeah, you want to especially you folks that y'all can fire from being y'all can fire out from being in a building area. A building hex is probably your best bet.
Yeah, especially since the forest is currently taken up by this guy. The forest is like stated by the sheet my ideal, but I don't want to be too close to that guy.
You don't want to be too close to any enemies. You want to snipe at them from a distance and then run and snipe at them some more.
What's that honor guard doing?
Yeah, what are they doing? They're moving.
Ooh.
They're moving back. 1, 2, 3. Actually, they could charge.
Yeah.
If they can get that charge off, they get a d6 plus 3. They might be able to... What's that? 5 hexes? So they gotta roll 2 or better on this charge. So hold on here. Plus 3.
Now, I may have missed it, but what's the red fiery stuff kind of over on the...
That's just fire. That's just...
That was for a Belcher Blue.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're in. They get their 2 attacks at advantage. It's 1. It's a crit.
Fuck yeah.
We're gonna do the crit first, because I might do it. Oh yeah, they're toast. They just... Your guys are struggling. This Prelator is just ruining your guys' day. It's spinning its pike around, its weird-ass spear halberd thing. Doesn't look anything like any halberd that you've ever seen. Just spinning it around, deflecting your guys' axes. Martially far superior to their skill, and then the honor guard, the captain's honor guard, come in through the trees, charging after it, get it surrounded, and between your guys and these honor guard, you basically surround it and hack it apart. And now Korvaxia's honor guard has been destroyed.
Fuck yeah.
Just gonna add it to my pile of dead bodies. That's that's the honor guard, so I can tally up experience points later. That it brings us to Korvaxia House Defenders. We're gonna do artillery attacks. This artillery can't fire this turn because it is damaged. But then we're going to move the medic over here and do battlefield medicine. So that next turn, maybe, they'll be able to fire. Plus 3. Alright. We got 1 here. And this one's glowing, right? So it gets advantage. It is outside of short range, or optimal range, even on top of the fortification, because it's 16 hexes. So it's a straight roll.
Indeed.
Ah. Missed it by 6. Alright. And these guys don't really have a viable attack option. They could fire on Korvaxia, but they are being alerted to enemy reinforcements on this side, so they are moving.
Any notice of this business?
Yeah, they are, but there's also guys inside.
Okay.
So. Or, meant to be there. 3, 1, 1, 2, 3.
Goodness, sorry.
He's inside the fort, so. Okay. Blade of Endless Suffering's turn.
Wait, Mordecai, did you move this turn? You did not.
Did I?
I thought this was the turn that I shot and just didn't hit anything.
Yeah, he
Yeah, but you
whiffed.
didn't move.
Yeah, he didn't move though. Do you want to move?
I didn't really have any need to move at this point. We're just gonna.
There's a artillery.
Ah, you have a point. You know, maybe I would like to move.
You've caught so many fireballs from these belchers already, dude.
Yeah, I forgot about those from last match.
I
That's.
can move, right?
Yeah, you can move.
Canonically, Ben is always hissing, "Get in goddamn cover! Get in goddamn cover!"
This counts as cover, right?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yeah, anything that gives you an AC bonus is cover.
We're just like tucked
Yes.
behind these little walls and underneath this tree. We're covered.
Scumgore squads move 4 hexes by hot flight. Brings us to 8 if they're flying across. I know. Now that you've seen them fly, Greg, what do you think about that first plan you had?
Horrible.
I mean, you could kill
Absolutely
one,
horrible.
and you can definitely take a Scrumgore squad.
Oh. Oh fuck, we never moved Connor.
He has been kind of ineffective for some unknown reason. Unsure of what's going on with him. It's like you lost contact with him suddenly.
Well, shit.
Is Connor gonna die?
We don't know.
Yeah, that's a really good movement. I'm guessing this is them dashing though.
Yeah, that's their dash. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
I
3.
still would not have been ideal to be there,
And then plus
because then I'd have been in engagement range.
Scars of the Void's turn. Ooh, 3, 4 plus 1. Plus 1. Yeah, 5. Plus 1. How far do you fucking move? Yeah, same. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1. Okay. Okay. Scars of the Void. Shadow Claw Confederacy. Yeah. Okay. Bane Knights.
Where they started.
Yeah, they see this Purgator coming this way, and that's nasty business. This thing is just not a good time for anybody.
Thank goodness in their case, we don't have to shout they're coming from behind.
Right? Bane Knights, you're up.
How far are these fuckers?
Oh, forgot to attack with Korvaxia. That's okay.
Well, they're out of my range still.
It's...
Disadvantage for Fog Cloud still, did you?
Oh, nope, I didn't. Let me just rewind that. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Okay, that still hits. For 13 points of damage. God, he is rolling so good.
This is not fair.
After you've seen her kick ass the whole time, you're saying someone comparable to her skills is not fair?
No, I meant how high he's rolling.
Oh, 13 and 13. Okay.
Yeah, that disadvantage 19 and 20.
Hey, that's just what's showing up on the
Yeah.
dice. What are we gonna do about it?
That's what I meant.
Okay. Immune to fire, resisting those. So, let's see. That one resisting 2 and taking 9, so 11. Okay. And then you heal her for how much?
22.
22. Okay, she's still in it. So, okay. That's your action, right? And
No, that just triggers on the top of the round.
yes, your thingy.
My action is I'm going to set up a spike growth on this bridge.
Okay.
It's a slow advancement.
Well, alas,
Yeah.
the things are way too large, but I can fix that.
Ah.
Yeah. It's basically 2 hexes, 1.5 hexes more or less, but
Okay. Yeah, just
it
avoid.
basically
Yeah.
covers the bridge.
Yeah. Okay. A bramble climbs up out of the river and just wraps around the bridge, covering it completely.
I would like to.
Forgot to move these guys.
Meanwhile, we take aim at
Oh.
Korvaxia.
You're gonna,
Yeah.
you're gonna aim at Korvaxia?
Yup.
Okay.
Mid. I can't do anything with my arcane bolt, but I tried.
Your attacks are not doing much.
That's okay. And meanwhile, let's just give a instance of Bardic Inspiration to Ed Squad, so that way whenever they whack on Korvaxia here in just a moment, they can make use of it if they wish.
So I'm debating going after that Scrumgore, because we might be able to just take it down if we roll decent. Or
He is
I could
in my current range. I'm wondering, does he count as being in that building? Does he have cover?
He does have total cover because he is on the other side of the building, so you cannot see him.
Isn't he flying though? Wouldn't he be above it?
They kind of skip across the ground, more or less. They don't make full contact with the ground. You ever see a bird hop and how they kind of just boing, 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 boing? It's less boing, boing, but it's sort of similar how they kind of just barely touch the ground when they fly.
It's that like dragon taking off sort of movement.
Yeah, where they're kind of they're really only using the legs to kind of change direction very quickly. So they soar down from this mountaintop and then boing, boing, boing across the plain here. So they
Very
are
much flying monkey of the Witch of the West kind of energy.
very flying monkey energy. Yeah, they're small like flying monkeys too. They're not big.
So I wouldn't even have known this guy was coming.
You might have like seen their profile like as a unit, like flying in a V formation like geese as they were coming down, but once they dipped below the building level, you wouldn't have seen them anymore.
Oof.
So, in that case, that's the question. I can go after the Scrumgores, or I can give some hell to the cannons. I just need to choose.
Given... Would the artillery have a line on the Scrumgore from their height?
No. 'Cause they are
Okay,
right
then
next
I
to the
think-
buildings. Yeah, no.
Given you're the
Maybe
only
I-
people that have a good line on it, it's probably a good idea.
That's what I'm thinking too, and they can get in and attack someone who should not be attacked. So let me just go ahead and get rid of them. We're gonna kind of pop out here, knock arrows, and let loose.
Okay, so
So
your squad exits through the side door of that building, comes around the corner, and take pot shots one at a time at the Scrumgore squad from around the corner.
yes, that's right. And you know something? I haven't been able to do this before, but since they could be more or less within 30 feet, depending on where Crow is, like right at the edge, right? I could also use Crow's bonus like reaction
Sure.
to cause some more damage.
Yeah, I'm okay
Yeah?
with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna shoot, of course. Yeah.
Pray you don't
Give him
whiff.
the old God, please no. Don't put that curse on me.
Are you
All right.
using ambush?
I wasn't hidden before.
No, you weren't. So. Was your-
Yeah, I'd love to use ambush. I don't think it would qualify.
No,
so,
you have to be stealth first.
yeah. So 1 attack, 2 attack,
Oh my god.
3 attack. Come on, guys.
There you go.
Who the fuck trained you? 4 attack,
There you go.
5 attack.
Oh! Alright,
Oh no.
2 hits.
Oh. That's no fun. Okay. Duh, and... Nah.
Alright. You definitely kill one.
Oh, out of what, 5?
Yeah. You come around the corner and one of your guys gets a headshot on one and it goes "Ah!" and falls over dead. Another one, your other guy gets a leg shot, like basically hamstrings one of them, and it's like "Ah!"
And I would also, of course, like to use Crow's reaction, and I'm not sure how that's gonna work in this setting, though. Do I just basically give it? I think what is it? It's like D6, I believe.
Is it a D6?
If I'm not mistaken. I'm double checking. I believe so. Yeah, it's a 1d6 of the damage type determined by Draconic Essence.
Okay.
So
What's the damage
I think
type?
I've been rolling with poison up until this point. It hasn't gone wrong for me, I don't.
They are immune to poison.
You know, all of a sudden I just remembered he was using cold damage this morning.
Uh-huh.
I assume that won't qualify. That's fine.
No, unfortunately
no.
not. Can't pull the wool over my eyes, mister.
All right. No, then that's the end of my turn. At that, no chance I can fall back into the building, can I?
You only moved 1 hex, so you can. Yeah.
Ah, we're gonna play peekaboo.
Okay. Greg, I think you and Ed are the only ones that haven't gone yet.
Yeah. I just attacking the big boy, right?
If you want to attack the big boy, you can.
And your squad has a bardic inspiration point if they need to use it.
Yes, there I got the target on. So I get 4 dose?
Yes.
Okay. Am I gonna get what? I'm gonna get no hits.
Oh, there's one.
Hey! Yay! And where the heck did the attack? There we go. There's the damage.
Okay.
So yeah. There we go.
Did 15 points of damage to him. He is gonna do a reprisal though.
Oh no.
Yeah. He's actually going to use it on you specifically. So this is how this works since you haven't run into him before. In response to taking damage, the Executor makes 2 bite attacks against a random creature within 5 feet of it. If no creature is within reach, the Executor moves up to half its speed towards an enemy it can see without provoking opportunity attacks and makes a bite attack. So there's no opportunity attack on him for this, and he does it all the freaking time. So you are one target, potentially. Captain Korvaxia is one target, and you have 4 other guys. That puts everybody on a D6, right? So I'm going to put you on 1, the captain on a 6, and then one of your guys on numbers 2 through 5, okay? We're going to see who he actually hits. Okay, that's one of your guys.
No.
And it is 2 bite attacks. 1.
I'd rather be on Edelweiss.
A 20 does hit your squad.
Damn.
Dealing 12 points of damage. That's 1. On the second attack. 14 doesn't hit your squad. So he turned, like, you guys got in there, started hacking away at him. He is an expert fighter, way above most people's skill levels. He's very good. He deflects your team's moves, swings with his sword easily. He then bites one of your guys on the neck, crunching through their armor. And he goes to bite somebody else, and that guy just barely gets his shield up in time. The fangs of this greater demon scraping along the steel, leaving deep grooves in it, and then freezing it over. Okay, that's your unit's move. Greg, I saw you eyeballing going over here to take shots at this Scrumgore squad. Perfectly viable if you wanted to hang out right there. You'd be able to get around those buildings and pop shots off at them.
Yeah, because I think that's my actual movement.
Yeah, you could be on those rooftops too. You'd be visibly exposed to enemy artillery and creatures that are flying, but you could fire down on that squad from the rooftops.
It's a half solid plan at least.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, you get 5 attacks with your squad. So use their squad ranged weapons.
Okay, no, I'm guessing to do that.
And you need to meet or beat a 13. I feel like we need to change up the music.
Do they get advantage since they're on the rooftops firing down?
We would use the settlement rules for this. We wouldn't use situational rules because we have rules for settlements and structures. No, his squad gets a +3 bonus to armor class, and technically is in cover, and gains advantage on stealth checks for the purposes of hiding. So those are the advantages conveyed by the buildings. But I am, from being on top of the roof, I'm saying he can fire and shoot at them.
Okay. That works.
Yeah, she can do that. And now you know why my character's name is Greg, to be as confusing as possible.
Yeah, I might have tripped there for a second. It didn't even register in my brain. Did I say he by accident, or did I say they? I can't remember.
You said he.
Oops, my bad.
And I was like, yes, this is what I figured would happen.
Their name is Greg. Obviously, it's a woman.
Clearly.
I'm doing my best, okay? All right.
It doesn't actually say what my stats with that are.
Right. So you just make the roll and it'll have the stats for you, but you're +4, and you deal 2 piercing damage with those attacks. So you need to do a 9 or better on the die. That's a hit. That's a miss.
Alright, so just 1 damage. Normal. Alright, not a whole lot of damage, but... Oh, hello, Rain.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get 5 attacks. You rolled
get
2.
5.
Oh, right, yeah, 5.
Yeah, you've done 2, so you get 3 more. And suddenly we got like intense rain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh no.
Does that put the fire out over there?
It will in a few minutes.
Okay.
That's 2 more hits. That's 3 more hits. So roll. So it's 6 damage. They take half. That squad is down to 2 scrum gore. So your guys get on top of the roof, clamber on top. You get a good angle on them. You start firing with plunging fire down on top of their heads, taking out 2 of them.
No, she got 4 hits total.
Right, killed 2 of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just wanted the 1 damage roll.
Yep. Yeah, I can do the math.
Quads do flat damage, is the, so.
Yep.
Alright. And I don't... Imagine this doesn't count as me attacking or as a sneak attack.
No, it doesn't. That's not a thing at the squad level.
Mhm.
Unless you break away from your squad as an individual, you can't use your stuff. Now you can say, I'm gonna move independently of my squad whenever you want. But that leaves you and your squad vulnerable.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm doing that. They're already so squishy.
Yep, a little bit. Okay.
I think that's about it. But I'd like to shout, they flank.
Okay, yeah. This is now the Korvaxia House Defender's turn. We get 5 optimal, 8 long. So, and then double that, so 10. These guys are all in range. These guys are all long range, all 3 of these. These guys are all long range. Okay. Let me see if I can do this right. 1, 20, 20, 20, fuck. 20, 20, then weird ass bracket thingy. Then it's on CS. CS thingy. These guys are +4, so they need to do a 9 or better. Let's see, 4 hits, and they get to reroll 1 of them because they do get advantage for being on that battlement.
Yeah. So then if you make those 2d20 KHs for each of those next time?
He's just rolling 1.
Yeah, but I mean, if you did that, the original roll, if you did them as 2d20 KH for each of those.
Oh yeah, they would have kept the high one, yeah, but that was a lot to type, and I didn't think about doing that. All 5 of them hit, so that's 2 damage each, dealing 10 total damage, killing 2 of them. Because it's basically wiped half the hit points off the squad. And now we're doing 10 attacks at disadvantage. Oh shit.
So this would be 2d20 KLs. This is where copy paste is your friend.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. But I have to type the first argument before I can copy it.
Yep.
CS 9. It's 2. So 2 hits. And then I don't know why I didn't do 10 of them. But we're gonna do this one again. I'm just gonna roll that again. So 2 hits and 2 hits. That's 4, 8 damage. They're down to 1, which is pretty good for firing at disadvantage. Scumcore squad's down to 1. There you go. Okay, we're gonna do artillery now. Well, we're gonna do medic first. Medic is gonna use battlefield medicine to heal the artillery. Okay, and then we're gonna do 2 artillery shots, 2 heavy steel bolts on the Balefire Belcher squads. Miss and big miss. Though they should be rolling at disadvantage anyway because they're out of range and there's no glowy keeping it. So maybe he'll hit on this one. Nope. Totally useless. Okay. Castle attrition. Blade of Endless Suffering's turn. Oh, I didn't attack with Korvaxia. You guys gotta remind me about that.
There.
When are you?
I'll be sure to do it. You don't have to remember on your own at all.
Don't talk over
Don't
each
worry.
other. I lost all of that. I don't know what anyone said.
I think we'll, if you don't do it by the time the Korvaxia defenders start, one of us will mention it.
Okay. It's 2 hits. 22 and 24 damage. Okay, so 3 slashing and 15 psychic, which is 18. And then 7 slashing and 10 psychic. So, next 10. And he gets 4 attacks back. So,
Damn.
yep. 1. Oh, that should have been disadvantage anyway, so we're just going to count that as a miss. Just there in fog. Also miss. And then on your squad, Ed.
Oh, whoa.
Miss.
Oh my god.
Hits.
Another.
You are down to 1 temporary hit point. Alright, now it's the Blade of Endless Suffering's turn. These Scrumgore arrive here. This one Scrumgore arrives here and notices that the squad has been wiped already. Unsure what happened there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Deli, did you just come down here to fart? Oh! God!
That's what doggies do.
Yeah, she just came down here to fart on me. Oh, that's 1 squat. That's 1 hex too many. Because they were here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 8.
Do I stay here with these guys?
How many fucking hexes was that? I lost it. 8. Okay, yeah, that's the end of the turn. Alright, we're just gonna be real simple with this. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 4. Okay. And that doesn't fire. Scars of the Void is technically this guy too. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Clamber on top, and then attack. Mordecai, are your scouts vulnerable to melee?
I believe they are. Or not vulnerable, I think. Let me see.
With a bonus of 3 armor class, I don't think that actually hits you. Nope. The Scrumgore go stabbing at your guys, poking at the windows, trying to get into the windows with their big old pointy forks. They're very comical in that fashion, where they are literal demons wielding literal very large forks. And they're small, so they're little guys wielding forks.
Nice.
Yeah. So they're stabbing through the windows. These two Scrumgore just stabbing through the windows, and your squad backs way the fuck up in the building to not get stabbed.
Okay.
Shadowclaw Confederacy. Gonna move to attack that Rescavor squad, and this one's gonna move here. And that's... Oh wait, that was a 4. Let's see if he can charge that. He's got to get a 2 or higher to be in for the charge. Oh, you've got an antler, Deli-Do. 2 or higher, let's go. He's in. Attacks on that fucking Rescavor. 1.
With advantage?
Yes. So we're just gonna do that one. Oh, that hits. 3 damage. Yeah. And then, let's see, and then the last 2 were with advantage because of the charge. That's a crit. We like to see it. Last one. Big whiff. Okay. Bane Knights.
Well, we're at this in this panicked melee, so I think we're gonna fight back. So they're right outside the house, so we're just gonna charge at them with our swords, because we'd get a penalty, I believe, for a ranged attack from here, wouldn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So in that case, because it's within 5 feet or 5 hexes, so let me go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
So you got 2 hits.
2 hits, alright. And
Yep.
there.
So
These 3s.
3 total damage to the squad, because 1.5 and 1.5.
Sure.
And that wipes the squad.
Lovely.
Alright, nice.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Hell yeah. I imagine Garrett's just losing his mind in this fight right now.
He is totally
We-
incomprehensible.
We try to hit Korvaxia and we fail, of course. No surprise there.
You've rolled the
I-
same
I-
2 attacks in a row. Do something else next turn, please.
I've inherited the dice luck.
I'm so sorry.
Healing trigger, 19 for Korvaxia. And then Ben is going to fire another guiding bolt at this unit.
So 19 for Korvaxia. She's been staying pretty healthy through this whole thing.
Actually, is one of your guys down, Eddie?
Yes.
I think. Wait, yes?
Yes.
Am I in temporary hit points or am I have a guy down?
You have one
think
guy
you're on
down,
one.
and you have 1 temporary hit point left.
Sorry, but that was the
Okay.
guy that was I previously already treated.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But then we'll stick with this attack.
Hold on, I need to put her. Is farting up a storm.
You hadn't treated this one yet, right? Because this is the
No,
one that
it's-
just got bit while ago by.
But that didn't go through the
Rush.
10 HP. I do recall they were already down 1 at the beginning of this fight.
Mhm.
Okay. So that makes sense.
Alas, a 12.
Wow. I like bonuses.
So should I keep attacking this guy or try to go for the scrum gore?
I would go for the Scrumgore. Attacking him is likely just going to get your people killed.
Yeah, if we go for the Scrumgore together, we might be able to just finish it.
On the other hand, though, are you giving Korvaxia any kind of advantage by bracketing
She's already-
Korvaxia?
No.
She's already got disadvantage on attacks against her from the fog and advantage on attacks against Kovresh from the fog.
How does the fog give her advantage on attacks?
Because Kovresh can't see her.
Okay.
Yeah, so he doesn't know like which direction the weapon is swinging to dodge.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, in which case, then, yeah. You probably should take care of the Scrumgore. The only downside of if you go bother with Scrumgore is how are you going to avoid taking an AoE? I mean, an AOO, not AoE.
I mean, you could. You're not going to get to the Scrumgore this turn, so you could disengage with your squad and move.
Do you want me to go first so you have more time to think? We're waiting for Aslock to get back, I think.
Maybe.
You could move. You could move, advance 1 hex, stay within the cover of the houses, and then be within your optimal range.
I'm already within optimal range at 5.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep. So taking this one, I think they just barely can't reach me, but I might be wrong. And also, I guess I could always just move over to
Yeah, once
these
you're done
other
shooting.
roofs next to you.
But can you
Once I'm
fire
done.
at them from? Can you fire at them from where you're at, or is the row of the row of hexes in front of that buildings that are between you and the Scrumgore?
No, I think we're good.
You're good. You can hit them from there.
Okay. Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, there's no build. That square is mostly road, so
Okay. Yay.
yeah. I'll shift it so you can see. See, that's mostly road.
Yeah. No, I meant the one in front of
Oh, those?
Greg. Does Greg need to move up a square to?
No,
Nah.
I'm on the roofs.
Yeah, he's on the rooftops. Or she's on the
Yay!
rooftops. Damn it! Damn it! I'll get there.
Not. Now you see what I get to put up with on a regular basis.
It's not fun. It's not fun. I'm trying my best.
Except luckily, luckily the character name there is a bit more less less of a gender trap.
I think there's a version of this rain that I can do that makes it look like it's falling straight down onto the battlefield, but
Oh, is it not targeting anymore?
that's okay. You gotta meet or beat a 13.
Yep. It's just a D20 plus 4, right?
Yep. Should be able to click that I just put in the chat card. That'll do your attack rolls.
I was just gonna type it down and copy paste it, yeah.
Okay, 4 more attacks.
is with our rolls?
2 hits.
Okay, that's one.
Alright, so 2 hits. So 4 damage total. You kill 1.
Alright, good enough. Then I'm gonna. Oh, wait, I need to not target. I need to be on this. I'm gonna move over here to be out of their movement range
Sure.
or attack range. Because that's a little close. I think I was just barely in melee.
They would have, yeah, they would have reached you and been in melee, yeah. Okay, so that's the end of your turn, yeah?
Yep.
Is that the end of the Bane Knights?
Mordecai, have you?
Edelweiss still has to go at least.
Okay.
Ed, Mordecai, and Korvaxia.
Yes.
Yeah.
So. Go ahead.
I'm not sure if I'm leaving this position or not. Is Captain fine?
She seems okay. She's holding her own. I mean, it's a horribly bloody and brutal fight between these two. I've been doing something wrong with him. Just for transparency, he has the Combat Master trait, which means all of his attacks are at advantage, and he's immune to flanking. So I've been rolling him wrong. But that's, you know, oops. Oopsies happen.
Oh, is that cuts through the fog?
It would make the fog a straight roll.
Still very valuable.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want him swinging at advantage.
Yeah.
So I should maybe get out of here.
Okay.
I would agree.
That's your choice.
Not target yourself, dumb bitch.
And I did move this turn. Y'all had me second guessing, but it was at the beginning. I killed the Scrumborous. Yeah.
Okay.
I almost got you a second attack.
I mean, I totally should get to move again. I say totally didn't.
That's one. I guess I'm gonna try to get these Scrumborous.
Be careful and
Right
don't
here.
get yourself an attack of opportunity in the process there.
I think.
He's gonna take a swing at one of your guys as you run
Fuck.
away. Yeah,
course.
he didn't need the advantage. He puts another point on you.
Damn.
I think you're out of.
Temporary.
Yeah, I think you're out of 10. Okay. Your leadership health bonus is gone.
We're fucked. Oh god. My computer fucking black screen.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you're a convenient target there, Ed. Let's see. He's got a 1d4 charge. But he can just make it in just by flying.
Well, but Korvaxia needs to take a swing.
Oh yeah, Korvaxia does need to take her swings. Yeah. 3 swings on this guy. Hits. Miss. Hits. Oh, no, only 2 of those.
At some point, she needs to actually make use of her bardic inspiration.
Oh, yes. She might be able to... What is it, a D8?
Yep.
She might actually get that hit. Plus 3... No, still shy. Shy by 1. So, no bardic inspiration anymore, but she did get 2 hits in. Let's see. That is 6 plus 18 is 24.
And you used your bardic inspiration already, right?
For what? Wow. No, I did not. I forgot.
Okay. Don't forget to use it.
Okay, and he gets 2 reprisal attacks, 4 reprisal attacks back.
Oh no.
So... He's just gonna go ham, biting on her. Oh, should have rolled that. No, that's a straight roll. Yeah. First attack. Second attack.
He needs to whisper.
Third attack. Right. And then fourth attack. This is where he gets you. He gets you on the reprisals. 10, 10, 11, and 12. 10, 11, and 12.
Plus don't die, Captain.
43 damage. Oof.
Here, 3, 7, 6 is 13, and 5. It's 18. Okay. Right, that brings us to Korvaxia House Defenders. Right. Okay. So this ranged infantry unit is going to attack those Scrumgore. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they need CS over plus 9. Yeah. Hey, look at that. 3 hits and one of them is a crit. So damage. 1, 2, 3. So that's yep, that takes them. They're dead.
Nice.
Let's see here. And yep, and these two are gonna do. Oh, we got castle attrition right here. And then these two are gonna do their attacks, so 10 attacks. Two hits. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. That's the wrong armor class. Yeah, let's back those up. Delete. Plus force 13. 2 hits, and let's just do that again. Yep, that one. And 2 more hits. So 1. Those, so 4 of those.
Well, one's a crit.
Is one a crit?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
last.
Yeah, okay, so 4 damage plus 6 damage is 10. Good shots. That takes that Rescivore squad down to 1 Rescivore. These things look like dragons, but they're smoky and fiery and big and red and lizardy in real bad looking sort of ways. But they fulfill all of your nightmares of what dragons look like, you know? But that's the end of the ranged infantry's turn. And we got 2 of these guys to do stuff, and the medic doesn't have any work to do, so we're going to fire 2 of these big steel bolts at that fucking guy all the way out there. That Belcher. Oh, that one hits. Finally.
Fuck yeah.
And that one misses. But one of them hits. 4 damage. Squad is in trouble. That thing's not firing anytime soon. Blade of Endless Suffering's turn. Rescivore Flame Drake squad is going to attack the Scaldy Berserker squad with their fire breath.
I'm just.
They succeed.
I can kind of see that from where I'm at.
Yeah. 2 damage. Almost killing one. That's the Flame Drake squad's turn. Purgator squad is going to move. +1. 1d6 plus 3 charge. Okay, so if they roll a 2, they're in. They do not make it. They waste their action. Scars of the Void. Okay. He is looking around. So make his 3 attacks. Nope, not a bite. Claw. Longsword. Normal attack.
Me.
Miss. Normal attack. Miss. Normal attack roll. Miss. Okay. So they fence some more through the fog. And then he says something in demonic.
Oh no.
Does anyone grok demonic?
Nope.
Let's see. He can fly, so he's gonna fly up and away.
Oh?
Now, when he's doing that, does Korvaxia get an attack of opportunity?
No,
Damn.
no. Because of Combat Master.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, is he retreating?
It looks that way. Or he's linking up with his guys. These are his guys.
No.
Yeah, we're getting kind of close.
Now, Mordecai, you don't speak demonic, do you?
We're working on that.
And unfortunately, I didn't take tongues, so I can't translate it either.
Scaldi bring down the last Flame Drake. Let's see if they can make us countercharge. P4 plus 2. 5. They wouldn't. They might be able to do it, but we're gonna just get closer and then do the charge. So they are in no matter what with that move. Oop. And they're gonna make their 3 attacks at advantage against that Purgator squad. Oh, that's a miss.
Damn.
That's a hit.
I sent you a DM, by the way. I don't know if you saw it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then damage. I will check that in a moment.
Mhm.
Damn it, Della. Okay. Dealing 3. Some. Okay. Let's tack up. Off there. Okay. That is the end of the Confederacy's turn. It's Bane Knights now.
This guy here didn't do anything.
Oh, yes, he should be. He should have moved. He was part of Blade of Endless Suffering. He gets 4 attacks on Ed's squad here. Let's see here. And you're in the building, so you get the +3 bonus to armor class. So
Oh, yeah.
that actually doesn't hit you.
Surprisingly.
They have to crit to hit you. Yeah, no, those are all misses. These are all misses. Okay. Now we're at Bane Knights.
So I fuck him up.
So I fuck him up.
I hope I fuck him up.
You get
So anyway, I started swinging.
yeah, you get 4 attacks.
From where I'm at, can I see the Scrumgur?
I almost just tipped a whole box of board games on top of myself. Let's see, you're on the other side of that block, aren't you? Let me just move Ed here for a second. Yeah, you got 2 buildings between you. Unless you're on that roof, which even then you're kind of far, you'd have to move to see him.
Okay.
What hits a scrum gore?
So a 13 hits a Scrum Core. So you got
So
3 hits.
yeah.
So I'll move, and then once Zed finishes attacking the Scrumgur, then I can do my attack of the Scrumgur.
Yep. They are down to 3 Scrumgore. 2 of them are dead.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so that takes out 1 as opposed to 2.
Yes, because they take half damage from physical attacks. Captain's gonna rejoin her team. She has. Okay, so that's 11 here. Go ahead, Praxia. There you go.
Yes.
There you go. There it is.
Yay!
I hit
Hey.
something.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 magic damage to them.
And now I can take away the fog cloud.
Yep, you can.
So the fog cloud can go away, and that's it for me at the moment.
Okay. There's 1 Scrumgore left.
All right. Do you want me to go for it, or do you want to go for it then?
I do not have attacks outside of my own magic, so you can go for it if you like. Or would you rather attack this thing? The alternative is I could use a guiding bolt, and then you'll have a straight roll instead of disadvantage to attack that artillery emplacement, and we can rely on the archers to take down those Scrumgore.
I think I got Ben and Mordecai confused for a second. Who's the one next to me?
That's Mordecai.
Yep. Hi.
Hi, it's me.
Yeah, see,
It's me, that guy.
one of us could probably finish that Scrumgore off, and then the other could attack Korvaxia before he rejoins his guys.
I actually do have a question, DM.
I could have an answer. I could also not have an answer.
I don't want to do it if it'll take my action, but is it possible to make an insight check on just the tone when Korvaxia was speaking in demonic?
Yes.
I would like to know if the tone implied not fear, but like the frustration and urgency that would come with calling a retreat.
Okay, make your insight check.
All right.
Let's see what his passive deception is.
18.
Okay. He is a pretty straightforward dude. It's this whole thing is to just be in it. He is not frustrated with, like, I mean, you rolled well over what his passive deception is, what his, like, social armor is. To put it simply, he's mad he didn't bring more troops. He's mad at himself for thinking this was going to be a steamroll. And so he is not retreating in frustration, like, because you also feel the confidence that he could kill you all himself, but he also needs to get his army in position for whatever's next. And so, because he's run out of troops up here and he's been slowed in this village, like he's not in the castle already, he's pretty frustrated with that, and he's going back to get the rest of his army. This isn't the rest of his army. You know for certain this is definitely not like all of his army. This is just like the rear guard of whatever unit he had with him that he thought was going to be like, oh, we're going to mop up, and then these guys are going to go through the village and kill everybody that they could find and burn all the buildings down, etc. I'd already be in the throne room by now. Like, this is I'm going to go get all my bit purgators and all my prilators and all my Scrumgore, and I'm going to roll over this place so hard in vengeance. That's what you're getting off this. He's coming, and he's going to come back with more, and it's going to be bad.
In which case, Ben is going to sort of, call out to the others, ignore the demon, it's leaving, focus on the threats, and guiding bolt this.
Yeah, fuck that Belcher, who's entirely too resilient up there on that mountain. Let's see. He gets up, I think, a pretty hefty plus to armor class from being on the mountain, which I have been forgetting.
19?
19 just hits, yeah. Plus 4 to armor class. He's got a armor class of 15. You're gonna whittle that thing down. You're gonna spend all your spells doing it, but you're gonna whittle them down. Okay.
Another 1 point, and it is lit up for the artillery.
Oh, okay. Is that everybody? Who did you guys? Did you two attack?
I don't believe I've gone.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I could go for the artillery.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could target someone else. There's only one person in the Scrum Corps squad, right?
Yeah, there's one scrum core left, and he is a tenacious little fucker.
Mhm. I feel like he's not a priority at the moment.
No.
So
Also, before pass it over 18 as the healing spirit disappears.
Okay. Is that for? That's for Korvaxia, right?
Yeah, Korvaxia specifically.
Okay.
in that case, can Greg do anything about this guy over here?
That is just barely in my long range.
Yeah. He's not looking good from what I understand, so I might leave him to you because I can follow this feller because I don't want him leaving.
Also,
Let's see.
Why not?
If he doesn't leave, he can't come back.
We
this
want
is
him to
also
leave.
a little bit,
But that's fair.
So, Greg, if you're gonna make your attacks on this guy, they're straight rolls because of the guiding bolt.
Mhm.
So it'd be
That's true.
5 archer squad ranged attacks on that guy. Just straight rolls. So, but you do have to hit a 20 to hit him because he's up on that mountain.
Damn.
You want to use the ranged infantry squad squad weapons in the attacks section.
Yeah, that's why it's not.
Yep.
I mean, okay, yeah. Let's both try and get rid of the cannons because we need to get rid of those. So yeah, I'll change and target them.
Just wait for Greg's attacks to finish first.
Oh yeah, no, of course.
That misses because you need a 20. Also miss. Also, well. Two, three, four. One
I
last
think
one.
that's the last one.
1, 2,
counting
3,
them?
4. You only have rolled 4. Roll one more.
Huh, I've rolled 5 on my end.
I only see 4. Oh no, I see 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Never mind. All of them miss though because of the mountain bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, did you hit 19 with any of them? No, you didn't. It's the number's 19. It's plus 4. So, okay. Mordecai, if you want to take a swing at it.
Yes. This guy is not easy to hit. So that's 6x. Yeah, that should be doable. All right.
Still has the guiding bolt on him because he hasn't been hit.
Yes.
You don't get ambushed though.
No, I should really start like.
Using your squad
Hiding.
features.
Yeah, imagine that.
Oh,
Hey,
there you go.
lucky rolls.
2 hits. No, it's 2 hits so far. That one misses. That
Yeah.
last one misses. That one hits. That one misses. So 3 hits. One of which is critical.
Nice. All right. Normal damage, and give me that crit.
Big explosion out there. On top of that mountain.
Ah, good.
As the Belcher finally explodes. Okay. That's all the blade. Except for the honor guard here. Let's see, 5 hexes. Can they move 5 hexes? Honor guard squad can move 3 by foot. So 1, 2, 3. And then a charge to the scrum gore will put them in. Even if they have to go around the building. Yep, that hits him. Oh, he's dead.
Lovely.
Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Brings us to Korvaxia House Defenders. Castle attrition. So in the next 2 rounds. This guy's dead, by the way. Remove him. Okay. In the next 2 rounds, these Scrum Gore will be dead. Just doing a little fast forward here because we're starting to run out of time, and we've spent like 6 hours on this combat total. How much damage does this thorn thingy do?
Each one will take 2d4 for every 5 feet that they move through it, and if they're crossing the bridge, they're moving 40 feet. So, 10, to be 8 times 2d4, 16d4.
Is it not 60 feet because it's 2 hexes?
Or,
Yeah.
actually, yes. So,
60 times what?
times 60 divided by 5 is 12 times 2d4, 24d4.
24d4. Roll that for me. Just roll the 24d4 for me. It's gonna fly. 6.
65.
65. Alright, that'll kill. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's dead. On this turn, he's dead. So we're just 5. Oh yeah, he's dead too. On this turn. Let's see here.
Damn.
He's probably dead too. Let's see if he gets through both squares, right? On this turn. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he'll get through both squares and die. These guys will reach it on this turn, and then they will, all 3 of them probably die. No. They will come out of it with actually 9 hit points left at the end here. So, yeah. They'll march through it and come out of the area with 9 hit points each. Okay, so for 2 rounds, you guys have like 2 rounds of movement and 2 rounds of actions you want to do. I'm going to resolve 2 rounds up this way, just because I want us to get past the rigmarole of all this shit. So I'm going to do 2 rounds of attacks up this way. You guys move yourselves where you need to be. Where you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
1 round, Ben is going to use Battlefield Medicine just to fully heal Eddie's squad.
Okay.
7 points.
6.
Yeah, and I think I'm coming. Oh, this way, yeah.
I'm gonna move up just a bit.
18. So none of those hit. Well, plus 6, right? So 2
Well, that
hits,
would've been-
3 hits, 3 hits.
Okay, so I can rush these guys this round, right?
Yeah, you can charge them if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge their ass.
Every time you mention purgators, I think there's some combination of cat and alligator.
That's a 1d4 plus 2.
I think you cannot fail it.
Oh,
This squad of Scaldi is dead.
I'm going. No,
Oh no.
bitch. I got it.
My brethren.
Alas.
So now I get 5 attack because I'm restored, right?
Yes.
Yay.
Advantage because you charged.
Yep.
Oh, Korvaxia, your squad hit with a 23.
Wow, I mean that's a rarity these days.
Yeah, roll your damage. Give me what your damage is.
If I can scroll back up to myself, I will do exactly that.
What's the AC
Roll
on
that
these
beautiful
guys?
damage footage.
Their AC is 20.
So
But the red guys, damn. Oh yeah, they're heavily armored.
They are heavily armored.
So, I aimed at the one that's behind the one that would be the furthest south of that set of 3.
This one? Okay.
Yeah.
So you get 3 damage on them. Let's see, you got 1, 2 hits. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have slashing, so you kill 2 more of them. Yeah, you kill 2 more. There's 1 left in this front squad.
oh yeah.
Okay, Korvaxia's unit is going to move their 3, and then they're going to charge. D6 plus 3, they cannot fail, but I'm going to try to get them to charge that 1 extra, so, yeah, because that was 3. So they're going to hit this unit back here. They have 3 attacks. Right? Yeah, 9, 2, no, they get 2 attacks. So 1, 2. Okay, 1 misses.
Was it an advantage? Were they charging this time?
They were charging, so do the next one. 1. Oh, that's a crit.
So 1 hit, 1 crit.
Yeah, that'll take the squad.
And for the second action Ben does in these 2 rounds, all battlefield medicine Korvaxia squad.
Okay.
And then for my second, I get to fire at the same group again.
And then we should do these 2 actions.
Ooh.
Crit.
That's a crit.
Oh yeah.
This squad is wiped then.
Clean up.
I can get.
Greg, would you-
I'm making up for what I rolled the rest of the battle. The previous 5 hours of this battle.
Right, yeah.
You're just saving up your luck.
Yeah, there you go. Mordecai and Greg. This one's still up.
Mhm.
You guys have attacks.
Would Greg like to do the honors?
Yes, ladies first.
I need
Mm-hmm.
to
By all means.
closing my sheet so I can do this quickly.
Hypothetically, you could move your 4 hexes into that forest and then get ambush.
I don't have ambush. I'm not scout squad.
Well, yeah.
Ranged. That's the difference between ranged infantry and scouts.
So their armor class is 20.
This one.
Yes. Yeah, they're 20. So
Darn.
Oh.
that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all whiffs.
Okay, Mordecai, can you put them under their misery?
Don't worry about this roll. This roll is happening up in the higher part of the arena. It is archers attacking the purgators. They hit twice.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can do. Give him the old what for? Once and twice and tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Just cinco actually. Yeah. But
So far, that's 1, 2, 3. That's 3 hits.
3 hits. All right.
They're toast.
Nice.
He's just.
The pile of dead bodies is growing.
Oh my god, it's huge. It's huge, and it's off screen. These guys get a bunch of attacks.
Yay, range combat. Those dudes just got circled in a kill box and picked off from range.
Got 1 hit on the purgators. Let's see. That is. Not good. That is not good for them. 16 hexes away. Yikes.
What?
Yeah. 24. Okay. Let's see here. Do. They're gonna move. First turn. Move to here. This guy's gonna double move to here. +1. 2, 3. Alright, so that's the first round, and then the second round they're going to set up. So this brings us back to the top. The Purgator squad does get their horrible 9 attacks on that Confederacy unit. We are hoping for rolls under 18 with a +7. Or a +6 rather. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. That is more than enough to wipe the squad. 5 damage each. What did I say? 7 hits? Yeah, they're dead.
Oh.
Oh no.
Then the Purgators move. 4 moves.
So-
Okay.
What the heck? What are these guys?
They can survive the archery. Well, actually, no. You remember? Wait, they had 2 of them. They were at the gate. Took a long time to kill.
Yeah, they took like 5 rounds to kill. They're tough.
I'm guessing we have no clue those guys are there. 'Cause
Nope.
they're so far away.
There's just like a lot of screaming.
And with that, could we make perception checks to them?
Yes. That brings us back to the Bane Knights. That's you guys.
Alright.
Now, is that our squad's perception or individual perception?
Individual is fine.
21.
1, 2, 3. 21. Yeah, you know that there's screaming going on over here.
Then we'll call out the rest towards the right-hand bridge and start moving.
Yeah. You guys can start moving in that direction if you'd like.
Now, how many hexes can I move? I move 3 and 3, right? But
Yes.
since I'm on pavement, I move 3 and 4.
Yep, 3 and 4. So 7 total.
Alright. And I'm 3 and 3.
Wow.
Ben is going to use another spell.
Get me all the way to this bridge.
Not that. Thankfully, Spike Growth has a really long range. So I'm going to place another Spike Growth 10 hexes away. So I'm going to place it here.
Right there? Okay.
Yep.
Assuming that they're going to come down the road to engage
That
with
is
you.
the
Yeah.
intent, yes.
Okay.
Now the Purgators fly or do they walk?
They run. They walk. Yeah.
Okay.
You've also seen them, like, short-range teleport.
Neat. I'm assuming I got here after that happened, so I haven't seen this.
You haven't seen this, but they can, like, short-range teleport inside of a certain radius.
But you would have probably seen this while you were fleeing from Delta and trying to catch up to us.
Maybe if you were super unlucky. Yeah, roll a luck check. If you roll a 1, or, like, between 1 and a 5, yeah, you saw this much to your horror.
Luck check.
Yeah, that's just a d20.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't think that's in my skill list.
Nope, just roll a regular d20.
Luck is one of your stats at the top.
No, it's not.
What's not?
Honor and
No, loyalty or
honor and sanity. Okay, yeah.
honor and
and
sanity.
sanity,
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
not luck. Yeah, you saw this and you were horrified.
Neat.
Okay, is this where you all want to be for your turn?
Yep.
Mordecai, are you happy where you are?
Yeah, I'm gonna move up a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I moved my 1 turn of movement, so unfortunately I can't go any further.
I'll try to keep with Ben here.
I should probably not be the person all the way in the front, but
It'll catch up with you in a minute. They're right behind you. So. Okay, we're gonna do 15 attacks for our lovely archers on the top. 1. These guys.
4 hits, 1 crit.
These guys. And then
yeah,
these
I was
guys.
gonna say I'm assuming we don't mean Korvaxia.
We don't mean Korvaxia. Alright, so 4 hits plus 1 crit plus 2 hits. So that's 6 hits and a crit. 8 hits and a crit. Or 9 hits and a crit. So damage on these. And that. So 9 hits, 2 crits, right? 1,
Yep.
2 crits. So that's 8 plus 18 is for full damage. They resist damage, the physical damage.
So it's 13 total.
13 total. That kills 1.
Nice.
Yeah, it just kills 1 completely. And then we're gonna do our 2 artillery shots at advantage. Miss. I hit a 17. Oh, there's a crit right there.
Ooh.
8 points of damage as that bolt just, like, flies straight through one of them, killing it. Artillery is really strong against these guys. And that is House Korvaxia's turn. Blade of Endless Suffering, that's this guy. He's gonna run his 4 hexes, and then he's going to...
Clarify, he has to make a perception check to notice that they're there,
Yeah, okay.
versus my spell DC.
Or... What's your spell DC?
It is presently 15.
No, he doesn't notice that it's there. Well, I'm gonna see if he can charge that. Ooh, he's gonna try to charge you, Greg.
Oh no.
He's
He can make that. He's just gotta roll a 6 on this thing.
Fail.
Does he get,
he can hypothetically make it because this is difficult terrain he hasn't spotted yet.
Yeah, he's gonna try the charge anyway.
Fair.
Let's see here. Okay.
The difficult terrain should do double damage.
Oh, I was close. That was close.
Damn, Greg was almost here for one fight.
No, I mean, if he'd have charged through there, he would have taken how much damage from that?
24d4.
Okay. Brings us back to the Bane Knights. The Shadowcloth Confederacy's reinforcements are dead. It's you guys' turn. Use guys's.
Use guys.
I would like to move into this patch of forest, I think.
Sure. Yeah, get closer.
And 1, 2, 3. That puts it perfectly within my range, and I'm firing from.
Your movement's reduced to 1 in the water.
I went over the bridge and then over here.
No,
Maybe he's
I'm
talking to me.
talking to Praxia because I can see your
Oh,
I
okay.
can see your rulers. Yeah, you can make your 5 attacks. You're firing from forest.
I get to hear by using the bridge, right?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I mean,
has.
that's as the crow flies. That's not a shallow enough angle for me to hand wave that, if you know what I mean.
I'm guessing I'm gonna need some pretty high rolls to land these.
You need a
But
17.
I can get there though. That's still on land there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a miss and a miss.
I don't know where I'm moving. My second move.
I forget what's long range on my bolt.
What's it say in your 6 hexes is long range.
Okay, so I'm way too far out of range.
Just a
Yeah,
bit.
it's full misses from me.
Your arrows bounce off of the thing's armor like it, like it's completely steel plated, which it is. Infernal steel. Yeah. Is that everybody? Or I think Ed, you were still moving. You still have 2 moves.
Huh?
You still had 2 hexes, right? You were here. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, and then 2, right?
And
Yes.
Yeah, you're good there, right? And Darrow, what were you doing?
yep, I'm gonna go ahead and move forward. I'm debating what I want to do because I can get 5 feet or 5 units there because I'm also walking on road, I believe. So that sounds about that should be fine. So in that case, what I'm gonna do from here, I can also place another spike growth.
You know what?
I mean,
Fuck you!
I would.
So that's what I think I'll do.
If that helps.
Yeah, just right up here. Make it a little harder for him.
Don't place the proper spell template. It's way too big for the scale of this map. Just draw a little, like, 2 hex thing, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Like
I
that.
was
That's
gonna say, I think
perfect.
the proper spell template would just burst up like right under Ed and I's feet.
Yes, it would kill everybody. Yeah.
We're like on the edge of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Perfect.
barely.
So that is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hexes.
48 d4.
Okay. Is that
I mean, they're not moving through the absolute. They're moving 5 hexes through it, so it's 5 times. They're moving 5, so it's 5 times 5d4.
That's everybody, right? Greg, Mordecai, Praxia, Lee, not Lee, Ben,
Yeah.
Ed, and Greg. Yeah, okay. Everybody's moved, and Korvaxia moved. So I'm gonna do us all a favor and do the artillery first,
Fair.
because that's got the highest chance of just outright killing them.
Yes.
Indeed.
So, miss. That's if it hits it. There's the hit. Normal damage, 4. Nope. Okay, and now archers. Yeah, just
Yes.
roll. 3 hits. And then 1 hit. Oh my god, come on, guys. Who trained you? And then 3 more hits. Okay. One of those are a crit, so, let's see, 6, 7 total, so 6 regular hits, and, 1 crit. So, squad weapons. 2s, and 4. So, 6 plus 4, 16. 8 total damage. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Alright. Here we go. He, he's coming. You see this purgator get just all these arrows in it. It took a ballista bolt straight through it. It's still running at you guys. It's gonna try to charge you.
Does it need to make another perception check for the new?
At this point, it's not even gonna bother. And it will get in, so it's in. But as it does, so go ahead and roll me some damage for both of these.
You roll 24d4. I'll roll 24d4.
Now, to be fair, he 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He only crossed
Okay.
5 squares, so work that out amongst
That's
yourselves.
150 feet divided by 5 is 30.
Yeah.
So he's taking 60 d4.
So just roll 30 d4 each of you.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Typing in the command, hang on. There it is.
Well, that was
That's a
D6.
Six.
Or
dice.
D6, fuck.
Dice size
30.
too large, but okay.
30. D4. I don't know why I did D6. Bam. There we go. Still probably dead.
87 and 85. So it's charging, crossing through that space. It blinks out of existence and then suddenly appears 40 feet closer to you guys, which really gets your adrenal glands real clenched. And you feel that rush of adrenaline through you, like, oh shit, here it's coming. And as it's running, these vines are reaching up and out of the ground, wrapping around it, ripping through it as it's pulling away. and it collapses into a pile of infernal steel right in front of you guys as it perishes and is destroyed.
That's brutal.
Damn.
And that ends our combat. It only took us like 6 hours to do. It is...
Well, you did promise us edge of our seat battles.
Yeah. I did. So,
That, see.
real quick, the only thing that I want to ask is, we technically only have 9 minutes left. Do we want to go a little farther, or are we good here?
I mean,
I personally am good to keep going.
same.
Uh-huh.
We can keep going.
I've been drinking fluids this whole time. So I'm
Same here.
good.
Can keep going.
Maybe quick break, but yeah, keep going.
Okay, we'll take a real quick break. I'm gonna take the opportunity to refresh the weather here, because I think this one will do vertical rain. No, that didn't change
Alas.
anything. Alas.
That's more vertical than it was.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is the one I want. Yeah.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna hit the head too, and then I'll be right back. I'm not gonna put us in break because we're only gonna take like a real quick bathroom break, so.
Go fast.
Yeah, Matilda, very heart thumping, because I'm fairly sure that was about to go after Craig. Clearly the weaker of the two.
The Brigaders, I had to use the strongest ability of my staff, and it didn't kill one of them.
Oh boy.
But now that Mordecai has showed an aptitude for nature magic, Ben is immediately a lot more interested in him.
He's just an interesting guy.
I mean, he was already interested in you, but for bad reasons. Now he's interested in you for good reasons.
Hmm.
Can I just say that Korvaxia guy, terrifying.
Yeah, it's not the last we've seen of him.
I know, terrifying.
Alright, more water.
What we really need is to level up twice more, very quickly, so that we get access to banishment.
So you can send him back home without a lunch?
It's the only textual solution I have, albeit even as temporary as killing him.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm not the spellcaster this time, guys. Because that's usually what I'm playing.
It really is... Battlefield Control is the name of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Fog Cloud, Spike Growth, Wall of Thorns, Entangle, Fairy Fire, like, it just... They have this, well, obviously this, because it's a war, and in wars, movements on the battlefield are how you win or lose.
Yeah.
I'm still glad we've got Ed to go medieval on someone, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
Mordecai couldn't do it, so...
Because you'll note, Greg, I have not made a single attack with my unit. That is because I cannot.
You want to purge the chat log so we can get some RAM back, everybody.
There.
Trained arbalesters. Yeah, that's what everyone wanted me to be. People thought I was just gonna take up the old squad from Connor, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, this is this is one of the reasons why I was picking what kind of mage squad I wanted to be. Our DM suggested defensive or support over the offensive option.
Yeah, I like having the offensive option as an option for you, but it is not the best option.
Oh,
For...
Korvaxia was mega dead without the fog cloud.
Oh yeah, she'd have probably died. Because he had her down to, like, without the constant healing and without the fog cloud, he would have tanked her. He would have taken her out. So, what was your question? You were saying something.
How much health did it have at that point to get all the way to like right up in front of us before dying?
Oh, the Purgators? Oh, I just narrated that for cinematic effect. It had 1 hit point left.
Ah.
Yeah, that was just for
still absolutely
cinematics.
terrifying.
Yeah. That was our movie
They
moment.
are.
They still have a lot of health.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You gotta chew through a lot just to finish one of them.
And those aren't even Prilators. They're worse.
Oh yeah, Prilators are a different animal. They're... If you had to, like, put a band on lesser demons, Scrumgore are near the bottom of that band. And you guys would know this just from trying to fucking fight these things all the time. Scrumgore are near the bottom of lesser demon. Prilators are near the top of lesser demons. A Purgator is technically a lesser demon, but it's more of in the middle. And they're horrifying. But they're not as resistant to fucking everything that Prilators are. Like, if you don't have a magical weapon, you can't hurt a Prilator at all. So, and you guys would know that from just fighting them. So, if you guys are all back, we can squeeze out probably 30 minutes of roleplay. And I'm going to start you guys right here. So...
As in on this battlefield right now?
Yeah.
Free movement and things?
Yeah, free
Okay.
movement. Absolutely.
I think Ben will call out, any of y'all injured?
As you shout that
No,
out,
but it was close.
as you shout that out, you do realize that you haven't heard from Connor's squad at all, and you haven't seen any artillery fire from that direction.
Motherfucking shit. Alright, I'm going to find the wizard. Someone else go back up the captain inside.
Can I help you find him if you need someone else to track?
Certainly. Come with.
Yeah. I'm gonna follow Ben.
Oh, well, they just went inside, I guess.
The captain, yes. The captain went inside.
I'm going to go inside as well with the captain. After all, we need to, at some point, we need to take a look at the archives and things of that sort, so...
Yeah. As you move through the town, with the battle over, you're finally getting enough of a mental break that there are dead bodies everywhere. Infantrymen, all of these people were Korvaxia House forces. This isn't the first skirmish, obviously, because there are, like, piles, and, you know, a lot of the bodies have been, like, stripped of their armor and that sort of thing. None of the bodies of the demons have remained. They're just scorch marks where they were. And you can tell that Korvaxia, the Duchy, pulled everyone they could to fight. to slow down this advance. And they're probably on their last legs now. As you get into the castle, as they let you in, it's even worse in the courtyard. Blood almost covering the whole thing. Bodies that have been piled up and are getting ready to be moved. A lot of them burned beyond recognition, a lot of them carved up, bisected, decapitated, etc. It is a charnel house in this courtyard. So that's your visual for that.
I asked my squad to help out in the town, help out there in town and help clean the streets up some and organize the dead and
Sure.
all those kind of things. Make sure that eventually, that if there's some priestly folks around, whatever the standard manner of disposing of the dead in Cruenth are. I mean, I'm an ice. I wouldn't necessarily know these things, so.
Sure, yeah. Your squad gets to it. You can continue after the captain if you'd like.
Yes, please.
The two of you over here on the path here, what are you doing? Because we know what Ben and Mordecai are doing, but we'll get to that in a moment.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't want to interrupt anyone.
No, I'm asking you now.
Well, this is basically a hex that's just full of metal now, right?
It's full of metal and horrible thorns that are starting to kind of recede a little bit.
And just like, basically, I'm just gonna make a mental note of that if that doesn't fade like the rest of it. The rest of the demons, I guess.
Mm-hmm. The metal kind of, yeah, it kind of stays there.
So, I turn to our new comrade. It's just like, it's nice meeting you here on the battlefield. We came in quite a fight, I guess. I think we should get inside and help with the others. I'm waiting.
And I should probably report to the captain now I'm finally here.
Yes. Yes, we might be able to make some use of that metal, but that's for a later point. And the only way she knows the way is this way, right?
Yes, you would have to go off the bridge.
The long-in way.
Yep, and then up the drawbridge there.
I'm so tempted to just swim over, but I don't think my troops can do that.
No, they can.
I actually don't know what my troops are yet.
They're all human. Because you let me decide, and most of the army's human, so.
And that would work with improving relations.
Yeah.
Having an at least semi-mixed squad. I think while we're reporting, and I'm gonna have my troop regain their arrows if they can.
Absolutely. And there are plenty of arrows just around, sticking in buildings, in bodies. Not so much in bodies. Like, the occasional arrow is in a body, but that's from accidental friendly fire. Or friendly fire on purpose. You guys see much the same scene, except Proxia's squad is helping out when you enter the castle. And we're gonna cut away over to Ben and Mordecai, unless you guys have a quick reaction you want to do. Oh, okay. So Ben and Mordecai, you guys come up on the hill here where Connor's squad was. The ballista has been destroyed, and it looks like some kind of chaos erupted here. You guys can make investigation checks if you'd like.
I will guide Mordecai's, so add a d4.
Okay.
Thank you. Then we roll a d4.
Why did I guide you? You have a -1 intelligence.
I'm not very smart, okay?
Okay. So you're both, doing your roll though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ben will do.
Okay, Mordecai, I'm gonna give you your impressions first. So you get up there and you're looking around, and the ballista is on its side, and it is broken and destroyed. Basically, it's gonna have to be replaced. The squad itself is missing, and from the blood on the ground, it looks like they were killed, but you don't see any remains. Ben, as you're looking about, there are sort of inconsistencies. Your first thought when you get up here is they got ambushed. And then you're looking around, and that doesn't look like the case. There are no scrumgore spikes. There's no, scorch marks from demons dying. There's no remains. It doesn't look like anyone exsanguinated completely, like they bled out. There are no bodies.
Ben. Ben is going to take the staff and spend 3 charges to cast Speak with Plants.
Okay.
And he's going to approach one of the trees. What happened here?
Okay, make a sanity saving throw for me, please.
Oh,
All
no.
right.
Sorry, I'm eating something spicy.
We're not speaking
13.
to trees.
Okay. As you walk up to one of the trees, you cast this so that you can speak to the tree itself, and you ask it the question. You are assaulted by images of the squad screaming and falling to their knees, clutching their heads. There's a lot of quick magical violence all of a sudden as Connor lashed out at whatever was assaulting him and his team. And then they kind of turned on each other for a few moments. And as that happened, they faded completely out of existence.
Honor Squad turned on itself. They were fighting each other.
Yeah, it looked like that from the tree's perspective.
In the meantime, Mordecai is just watching this happen, and he's also thinking to himself, oh God, this is my fault. This is my fault if I just hadn't read the stupid book.
Ben will sort of no. You stop with that. This wasn't you. This was a powerful magic user.
However it happened, it wouldn't have happened if I didn't read the damn book.
Did you open it again?
Of course I opened it again. I can't help but open it.
Sorry, CJ, you were saying something?
Yes, I wanted you to make an Arcana check.
All right.
This is more of a lore thing, what you know about demons thing.
All right. 12.
It's okay. This might have been demonic phenomena that caused this. demonic phenomena is external like phenomena that happens around a large demonic force or around a small, in a smaller area.
Like the acid rain.
Yeah, that's demonic phenomena. Demonic phenomena can also be things like, statues that cry blood, or rooms that are just cold for no reason, that sort of thing, or hot in comparison. Insects that rise up and attack whatever's around them. Cattle dying for no reason, that sort of thing. What it can also consist of is the spirits known as demons attacking your mind, plaguing you with dreams, visions, waking nightmares, if you are unable to resist them. And this can happen during the day, this can happen during the night, and it happens more often the closer you are to a strong demonic force. That may be numbers, or it may just be singular powerful entity. Korvaxia is powerful enough for that to be... You were thinking about this from your insight check earlier. He's powerful enough to be able to do that sort of mental assault on someone, but he is not... That's not in his, like...
Seems dishonorable.
Yeah, it's not in his... It's not in his idiom for him to do that. He's more of a, I'm going to kill you up close and personal, and it's going to feel good, the best for me to do that. That's how I want to kill you. So, he's all about getting in there and ripping your spine out of your back with his own bare hands, right? He's that kind of guy. But other demons might not be that kind of guy or gal or whatever. And so this kind of mental assault might be up their alley.
So he's a very... When he kills you, it's kind of intimate,
Yeah, he's gonna be... It's gonna be you and him. You're gonna be there together. That's how it's gonna be with Korvaxia.
All about the pillow talk, too.
Yeah, but with with other demons, that might not be the case. But whatever did this, it was either the sheer volume of demons that are coming from, both directions, or a specific singular demon.
Right.
Well, that's what it looks
Listen,
like. This
Mordecai.
was, and you don't know if they're dead or not.
Right. They're not... Well, I can't definitively say they're dead. There's not enough blood here for someone to have died by blood loss. They're not... There's no bodies, and at least what the tree saw, they just disappeared. It could be more demon shit at work.
Can I use sending to ask them how's it going out there, if they found out anything?
Sure. Mordecai, you should respond now.
I apologize. My wife was saying something. One more time.
I used sending, said, how's it going out there? Did y'all find out anything? What happened?
They're dead. They're all gone. Mordecai just sounds completely grief-stricken.
Ben's going to take the staff and use it to, brace Mordecai against the tree. Look at me. Are you looking?
Mordecai is gonna be looking in your face.
You ain't the only person on this battlefield. I know you lived in the woods a long-ass time. I've lived in the middle of nowhere too. Difference was I wasn't alone. But I know what that kind of shit does to you. Makes you think you're the only person in existence. Solipsism, my dad called it. You ain't alone. And that's good and bad. It means you ain't solely responsible for every goddamn thing that happens. But it also means your actions impact other people around you. For your sake of your squad, you need to sort yourself out, motherfucker. All right? Saying that as a friend.
Mordecai kind of doesn't meet your eyes, but he nods. You're right. Whether this was or wasn't my fault, I need to put on a steady face for them.
Honestly, it could still be that mage we talked about. I overheard her talking to Praxia about how whatever Connor did with probability and fate and shit was against the natural order. She might have decided to come and kill him. Or it could have been another demon. All that said, it most definitely wasn't you. And letting that book in your head keep fucking worming at your sense of self ain't gonna do nothing but make the book stronger and you weaker.
Mordecai kind of slumps. So, what? I just take everything as it comes?
Fucking yeah, that's what life is. Alright, we gotta go report. I'll tell them what I saw. Yeah, they might
Mordecai
not be
nods
dead.
and straightens up. This isn't very promising about that. He looks around at the blood smears on the ground.
You suddenly a doctor?
No, you're right.
When I tell you there ain't enough blood to kill someone, that ain't enough blood to kill someone. Alright?
Fair enough. Take your word for it.
Alright. Now let's
It's a
fucking
lot of
go.
blood, though.
Pitter patter.
So,
Yeah, we'll make our way to into the keep and basically head straight for Korvaxia.
Okay. I'm just gonna paint a scene for you guys real quick. When you guys are all together.
I relay what I got from the reply to the sending to Korvaxia while they're on their way back.
Okay. She's not immediately available when you get into the castle. She's not in the courtyard, and she isn't in the Great Hall. But when you do approach, to go exploring around the castle, the guards that are around stop you, and they whenever you try to push past them, they say, "Unfortunately, I am not allowed by oath to allow you further into the house."
Well, tell your oath that our captain needs her reports.
And your captain is talking with her family and needs a minute. So I think you can respect that, sir.
I can respect family. Where's your wounded?
They're in the Great Hall.
All right, then we'll head there and sort of direct his medics to work.
Yep.
And call another healing spirit to sort of just make runs across the wounded, starting with those most closest to death's door.
Sure.
and I'm gonna tell him it looks bad out there in the city, outside the walls. Are there people who are unaccounted for out there? We could go and look for them.
The guard says, "I'm not particularly sure if anyone is unaccounted for or not. This just ended not too long ago. And I don't think we have the time to look for everybody." It didn't sound
A
bad.
brief search.
If I'm not going to stop you, but I don't have a list for you. is what I'm trying to say, and I don't think anybody's going to stick around long enough to organize to the point to get a list. That's just my take on it.
Mordecai's gonna nod, and he'll separate his squad into 2 groups. He'll say, Hob, take Metwick, Jaffa, Calla Garrett, you all split up as well. Look for any survivors out in the city. We'll meet back up here in an hour.
Okay. They depart. About after 5 minutes of you guys milling about, unless there's anything anybody wants to say to anybody real quick, I'm gonna move on with the narrative here.
Yeah, I'm just helping out however the people say we can.
Sure.
I'm probably helping out with the bodies in here.
Okay.
I think perhaps maybe a bit too late. Ben will wrap up his staff.
Okay. All right. So after a few minutes, Korvaxia comes out of one of the side doors, and she talks briefly to one of the guards, and then finds you all visually and moves towards you. She's got her helmet off. She's absolutely covered in blood, and she approaches and says, "We're all going to have a very frank conversation." The first thing is, some of you have magical abilities, and they are not documented. Some of you have greater magical abilities than are documented. Now, if this was peacetime, I would have you all arrested. But it is not peacetime, and right now I am speaking to you as the heir to the Duchy. We are evacuating the castle. We are starting with the citizens. We are moving out of the Sally Gate to the west into the gardens. We'll be heading northwest to re-find the highway from that direction. Korvaxia's forces being here already was not part of the plan. We didn't think he would be here so soon, but he was. And then Ekragad catching up with us at the same time was also unexpected. We are in a bad spot here. So, that is the Duchy's position. We are evacuating, starting with the most vulnerable citizens and ending with the least vulnerable citizens.
And might I ask, with all due respect, where are we heading, given that it is clear that the direction that we were going, it looks like we will run into Korvaxia's army.
So, the direction that we're heading is west. We're going to try to swing back down towards the highway after getting to the mountains. That's if we can't find another route in the few hours that we have before we're leaving. We estimate it will take a few hours for Korvaxia to reach the rest of his forces, and then turn around and attack us again. So we should have some time, but not too much time. So, with that in mind, I'm now speaking to you as your captain. Go to the archives, find what resources you can to see if there's an alternate route that doesn't lead the enemy straight into the heart of the country. See what you can do for the wounded. Gather what supplies you can, and gather what armaments or other boons you can acquire, and then be ready to move out within the next 3 hours. That's all the time we are spending on this as part of the army. Then we are going to facilitate the retreat from this place, and then we will retreat, ending with me, the least vulnerable citizen of the Duchy. Do I make myself clear?
Indeed, Captain.
All right.
Yes, Captain.
So,
I got
But,
one point of news.
Captain, my only question is, show me which direction is your archives?
She points you towards one of the guards and says he will accompany you to the archives.
I look around the room. Anybody else want to help look through the archives? Anybody else at all inclined to
I'll be
help find a solution?
I'll be
I'd
busy
best
with
come as well. Sorry, go ahead.
I'll be busy with the wounded, but here, and I'll cast enhanced ability Fox's Cunning. So for an hour, at least, we're only spending 3 hours here. For 1/3 of that time, you'll have advantage on intelligence checks.
Thank you, sir.
As a scout, I'd best come with you as well. Wouldn't be a bad idea for me to know the landscape.
I fear I am simply not familiar enough with the culture and language as is to be of much assistance. I would be better gathering supplies.
Yes. Why don't you gather supplies? Take Ed and his squad here with you. They have a decent amount of strength to help you round up whatever it is that needs to be rounded up. That's probably the best use of our good friend Ed here.
Yes. I should begin gathering supplies and helping with, I guess, recovering some of the armor from these.
Yeah. So I take Mordecai and march off toward the archives. I mentioned to my squad folks, help out however possible, help out organizing anything that needs to be organized here, so we can get as many people out of here as possible.
Question that was brought up when you were talking about magical abilities being undocumented. Does my extra thing that I can do when with a sneak attack count as magic?
Yes.
Is that documented at all?
It depends on whether or not you would have hidden it when you were recruited.
Real question is that I know when I was recruited.
It was fairly recently, within the past year or so.
Odds are I would have known by then.
Before we go ahead.
I think I would have brought it up.
Okay.
Just because, Greg was like barely mature and wouldn't know any better, especially with Corinthians, if it was a thing that was looked down upon.
They document. They don't. It's mainly so they know who can be useful in the military and who is just a regular house mage, right? Has very little to do with these are all of our magical citizens. It's more so these are the citizens that we can train to help with this conflict. Now, any society that puts people on lists is flawed. It's a bad idea. But, they justify it by saying these people could potentially be so powerful that they could literally remake the fabric of the country. We should probably have an idea of who they are, right? At the very least. So, if you mentioned it, if you said, hey, I can do this stuff, when they asked you, can you do anything magical, they would have documented your abilities, and they would have assessed whether or not you go to the academy for that. Now, likely, because of the class you chose, the answer was no. These abilities are limited in scope, and they cannot be expanded upon. So, no academy for you. Also, you need to be able to read. I'm not sure if your character can read or not. I can't remember.
I know Common Kruic.
And Scaldi.
I don't know if I can read it.
You cannot read Kruic. being able to read Kruic means you have High Kruic as one of your languages. So you can't actually read. Somebody could teach you to read, though.
Don't worry, I also cannot read.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
It does make you immune to evil books.
It does make you immune to evil books.
The real win.
Yeah. So with that note, the only
I
thing
would say Ben.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just saying Ben was going to say actually the report of what they found.
Okay.
Captain, Connor's squad is missing. The site there was blood, but not enough for deaths. No bodies, no demonic scorch marks. And talked to one of the trees, and it told me that I don't know what it told me. It looked like they turned on each other. It looked like they were fighting something and then fighting each other, and then they disappeared.
She takes
It could have been demonic phenomena,
She takes
or it could have been another magic user.
Yeah. Okay. So she takes a deep breath as you finish, and she says, "All right. So his squad is a total loss.
The list is destroyed too.
New orders for all of you. Do not be outside of sight of each other on the battlefield. You need to be able to see at least one other squad at all times, just in case this happens again. It's likely it was demonic phenomena. And it's likely because they were too far away from us was part of it. No sense of being safe with the rest of us. At least in the sense of being with your comrades in arms. So you should stay within sight of each other, at the very least. Close if you can. We fight better together anyway. And to expand on our conversation about documented abilities and undocumented abilities, when this is over, provided we all survive, you will have to answer legally for it. Now, you've served admirably, and that will help in your favor. You will need an arbitrator, though, to help with your defense. Luckily, I know a few good ones, but I can't say you will get out of the proceedings unscathed. I've never seen them do it before. But that's if we all survive and we get out of this. So, I appreciate your magical abilities, and I will do everything I can to help at the end of all of this. But I can't make the judgment for them. That is outside of my power, even as captain. And it's been seen by plenty of people that it will get back to high command eventually. And the office of the Archmage will come knocking one day, and they will have questions. And they will be very unhappy with you all. Not all of you, but most of you. So,
They got time for that in this?
not right now they don't, but they will eventually. From a positive thinking outlook, Ben. You know, being that the country survives and, you know, all of that, so. But with That said, I want you all to get to work. We only have so much time.
As far as I know, I don't have any undocumented magical abilities that I've demonstrated.
Okay, that's not like it. I'm gonna put the report in, and they're gonna figure it out. That's
Okay,
yeah.
fair enough.
I don't decide these things. So.
If I may, Captain.
Oh, all right. Come on, out with it.
One last question. Do you have any idea what Korvaxia was saying when he ran away?
Oh, just a second. No, and if you're about to tell me that you do, I would very much like to know what he said.
I'm under the impression that it would be bad for someone to know how to understand demonic.
Why would you have that
Isn't
impression?
that not so? Hmm. I can understand demonic.
Okay. What did he say?
I'll be back for your Korvaxia, and I'll crush you with the full might of the scars of the void.
So what we thought was going to happen is what's going to happen. Okay. Well, thank you for confirming that.
Of course.
Yeah.
I only wish it were better news.
When did you pick up this skill?
It's a hobby.
Okay. Is there anything else I need to know about you?
I suppose I have some latent magical ability that I
Obviously.
seem to have awoken.
Anything else that I should know about you?
Nothing forthcoming.
Make a deception check.
Fuck.
Beat a 15.
Oh shit. Oh no. Oh, I'm fucked.
Hey!
Okay.
Okay.
She nods very slowly and says, all right. Well, you have my trust on that. You should come up with a better explanation for why you know demonic than it's a hobby. That
Now, do I believe him?
That's the wrong skill.
I need insight, right?
Yes, you need insight.
Well, insight is my insight bonus is a +9 as compared to the +6. So
Okay. No, you don't believe him.
I file that away for future reference. I can chat with him about that possibly while we are searching the archives.
Yes. So the captain says, you have my trust on that for now. However, I think you should come up with a better explanation for why you know demonic than it's a hobby. It's a hobby sounds a lot like it's religious for me, which is super bad.
That would be bad.
Yes, it would be bad. You know, because it would mean that you're in one of the dark cults, right?
Oh, gods no.
Yeah, that's what that would mean. So, better explanation than it's a hobby would be super nice. Sometime soon.
I'll get right on that.
Yes. By the time I hand you the form to declare the language, you should have an explanation for it. And she walks away. And it's just a stream of swear words as she heads deeper into the house. And we're just going to end there because that seems like a good moment to end it. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. And thanks, everybody, for sticking to us for a few extra minutes for this session. I know it was knockout, drag out fight for 2 sessions. Big, large-scale battle. blood, gore, death, and then a little bit of light role play, or heavy
and
role
and
play.
let's not forget the most important aspect of this:
What's that?
experience.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's after the session conversation. My person.
Well, there's blood, gore, death.
Yeah, we'll get
and
to that.
experience.
That's not for the sign off. That's for after the sign off.
I know, but that's an important part.
All right, so I hope everybody had a good time. I'll see everybody in a few days for a Blaze of Cruelty, and that's about it. All right, bye everybody.
I